was imparted from, generation to generation, to actually had a family. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Look, speaking of TV though, I remember during the the late '80s to the mid '90s. I think it kind of died around the 2000s. Like once we got to like maybe 2010 at the latest, we really didn't have this anymore. But the early '80s gave us the birth of the black white buddy film. Um, Actually, the black white buddy film even kind of goes before the early '80s.
1976, Blazing Saddles.
Yeah, that was a
Blazing
pretty
Saddles.
era.
There you go.
what?
There you
Hey,
go.
well, when was Fred Sanford? Because I mean, he was cool with them cats.
No, we're
Well,
talking about
no.
the Buddy films.
Yeah, but I'm saying that's before the films though. They had TV shows
Nah.
where they had like, the symbiotic relationship.
Oh shit, I was on mute like a motherfucker. No, Richard Pryor and what was my man? Not Jane Hackman. When they did Stir Crazy and
That was
See No Evil
Gene
Him.
Hackman.
Gene Hackman.
Yeah.
Not Gene Hackman.
That was
the other
Gene
one.
Hackman.
But that was after Blazing Saddles, and he did Blazing
Yeah, that
Saddles.
was the
Hey,
that was
hey,
the
hey,
'80s though.
Hey, dirty folks! I just wanted to let you know I went and picked me up some honey Chipotle wings. Thinking about you, I'm eating them right
Okay, so here, check this out, white man. I came on this panel because I heard Hood say something about spilling tequila, and I was drinking tequila, and all I talk about is tacos. So that's cultural appropriation on my part. I only put Mexicans in my mouth. Pause. So
Who did?
We ain't got no foreign niggas up here, do we?
We
No,
I don't know
somebody-
if you respect that pause. That was too hard. That
Yo,
was too
somebody
much
grab,
pause.
somebody grab this man's bottle of Don Julio, please.
it's Jose
That was a
Cuervo.
lot. That was a lot. It is a nigga named Jose. No, that was a lot. That was a lot for a fucking pause.
Yeah, man. He got, hey, look, all I heard is he got Jose in his mouth, man. That's all I heard.
Right, like no.
Not just Jose, he got Jose and Don Julio.
Quavo?
Jose,
Niggas tequila?
Julio,
Jose Quavo?
Everybody answer that question. Hood. Let me
He got a whole bukkake cuck fest going on here.
Yeah, but hold on.
Get that white nigga out of here, man. We can't have that white nigga say that shit.
We need the pause, whether or not it was too much. We need the pause. So I want to kick it back to David again because I was talking about this whole thing and True Hype. I know we're gonna open the whole floor in a second, but
Hold on, Hood. Hood. Hold on.
Black
Now
Dog,
you just trying to bypass the white man, and I can't let y'all do
White
that.
man already spoke, and Black Dog.
No, the white man didn't speak yet because I didn't get a chance to speak. So the white man ain't speaking here.
I didn't know you were a white man, but either way, I wasn't going to skip you. I'm just telling True Hype that I'm sorry, but we're kicking this to David to get that question in, and we're going to kick it right back to you, and then Dirty Folks, and then we're just open the whole floor up. That was my intent. We're not really skipping.
You got to let him go, because
see what I created. Everybody wants to be a white
David, if you don't,
okay, I'm gonna go. Here it is.
Let me kick you the question because I want to build it up like I was setting it up. Because we were talking about Blazing Saddles and the whole question of the media, I remember the media back in the mid 80s to like late 90s. It probably ended for good in the 2010, but there was an effort to give us the black white buddy film, meaning the media itself was encouraging black and white relations. We don't have that anymore. The media is decidedly against black white relations. David, the question to you is, what do you say about this media and its effect on the black psyche?
I think that you're not looking at the right media when you're answering that question.
Okay.
And when you look at the right media when answering that question, you'll understand why that girl was up there saying what she was saying. And the right media, we all know we can't say that word here. Okay.
Well, you mean looking at the media correctly, not the right media. But I think I know where you're
mean
going.
Call them the oven people. No, the oven people. No, oven people. Oven people.
No.
Easy, man.
Order. And that's how far that y'all can't see it. I'm saying the hub.
Okay, so where you going with this, David?
Here's where I'm going with it. You do not know how many of girls is consuming this, right? And what they saying while they getting ramrodded.
Yes, we do.
See,
yes, we do, bro.
Let me just finish this correlation that everybody want to get around. Now, you're all wondering why the men fell silent in that conversation, and the main back and forth, even though that she was talking about dudes, was between the old girl and the two girls of the different races. It's because they both understood what was going on here. Okay? It was a mating call. And none of those dudes answered the mating call with what I was saying before.
They did.
And deep down, everybody else knew it too.
I think you're not totally far off base. This is something I
them niggas gay.
I didn't bring up the mating call aspect of it, but what I thought was happening from the black woman angle, whether it was PH Diva or Sexy Red, I think there was an element of there was mostly mate guarding, not an element of, it was mostly mate guarding. That was the concept that was happening, right?
Exactly.
But here's my thing. This is what I thought you were going to say. I mean, what you said was right too. But I mean, black men deserve age, baby. So there's that. What I thought you were going to say is that black men and white men buddy cop joints faded away for commercial marketing of interracial dating. That's why you always see. And here's the crazy part: you never see a black man with a white woman. You see a black man with a beige baby, and it's inferred that the mother's white. But you see black women with white men. I have never seen black men and black women in commercials. Well, I haven't since 2010. So that was the fade. That was the, you know what I mean?
What?
Actually,
You watch TV still?
Right. What you got?
When I be watching TV and see the
check this
commercials,
out. There was a meme going around, right, where it had different families for portraits, and the black family, right, was like a black woman and two black kids, and the white family was the nuclear household. And it was no bullshit. Well, it's not even really a meme. I mean, they made memes out of it. But yeah, it was JC Penney's portraits, man. I'm like, yo, these cats is off the chain by doing that, man.
Why are they off the chain? It's the truth.
No, they're promoting that shit. Like just like all the interracial relationships. It's to the point to where dudes come up to me now that I work with, right? Different races. And they're like, yo, is it me? Or like, is every commercial like, you know, just a mixture of like everybody? They have like an Asian woman and like a, you know what I'm saying? Like a Latino child and a black dude. You know what I'm saying? And somehow there'd be like a little white kid. There'd be like a little white kid next door.
But that's the thing. Niggas watching TV. If niggas are still watching TV, they lost.
Hold on. I want to move the mic to the next speaker because we've been waiting. It's a big panel, and niggas been waiting patiently, and I appreciate you guys for not going all ham tonight. Black Thoughts finally got to you. We're gonna wrap up this orderly session with dirty folks after you. Black Thoughts. I don't even have a question right now. I might ask you a follow up, but where do you land on this question of the great N-word debate? What are your thoughts or feelings or whatever about this whole deal?
I just want to point out how this panel's racist, left the white man to answer last, but you know what? I'll accept it.
No, Dirty's last.
Great.
You're not last.
I am also a white man. I rebuke you, sir. I am also. I'm a Native American.
You see what I'm saying? You see?
Okay,
Dirty. Do you see what they're doing to white men? Leaving us till last, but nobody wants to win out.
They are racist, bro. These are fucking colors. Colors always play a crayon game.
I'm just saying. Hey, y'all niggas stole that from me. I was the original white supremacist of color, coined 2 years ago, niggas.
All right. Settle down now, Negro. Settle down now. Black Thoughts.
God damn it! Everybody will be NBD.
How's that white privilege working out for you guys?
Not even honorary. The self-identified white man. His name is Black Thoughts, but he's a white man. Please continue your role on the floor.
It's working out fine for me. They know my Starbucks order. When I get there, they have it ready, and I go. They smile.
You really are cracking
and they
Starbucks.
And they give me my order, and I go every morning, no matter which Starbucks I go to. So yeah, I'm pretty good.
Do you see like Panera Bread in the morning too, and get your?
You know what? I haven't been by Panera Bread because I'm on a diet, but Whole Foods know me. and they get it done as well.
Dunkin' has a
bread.
better breakfast.
I wish Panera. It always looks too white for me. I just haven't even dared.
They got good baked goods,
They
man.
make really
I'll tell you
good
that.
They sure
The
do.
pork tops are
And
good.
they got this joint called a kitchen sink cookie, man. And yo, it got everything in that joint, man.
They make really good paninis.
What type of upper middle class conversation are we having? Look, Black Dog.
Man, I got a gift card as a corporate Christmas gift, and I
Hey,
used it.
Dunkin' got a better
Hey,
breakfast
Wow,
than
use
Panera
this
though.
shit. It was pretty
Hey,
good.
Black
I'm
Fox,
gonna be brave
can
enough
I had a
to
plain
interject real
soup
quick?
roll.
Hey, can I just interject real quick? Just to salute to the bonobos. Right now, I'm in Amarillo, passing Sundown Lane. Shout out to Sundown Lane. Just had to put
It's Sundown Town.
so
All
fair.
right, Black
Anyway,
Thoughts. Black
Sundown Lane.
the white man named Black Thoughts. Please continue, sir.
Anyway, here's the thing, right? Us good liberal white folks
The white
gave
man named Black Thoughts. That's an oxymoron.
us good. No,
Right,
sir, it's a psyop. It's a psyop. Us good liberal white folks gave you guys that word to empower you, and outside of that empowerment that you guys feel, it means nothing. But as long as we're able to use you guys to believe that that word means something and you're inferior to us, we're doing well.
Well, damn.
And so
Yeah,
Okay, I
now
got
we're
a
gonna
question then.
now hold on,
How
hold
do
on,
you
hold
feel
on, hold
now?
on.
Now, if he
Hold on,
said
you
we're
niggas
nowhere,
been babbling.
then how do you
You
feel if
niggas
one
been
of your girls was
babbling.
saying,
Shut
"Hey,
the
that's
fuck up, nigga. You been babbling.
They
let him
can't help
talk.
themselves, man.
Let him have it. Let him have his say. I gave everybody
Now,
their say. I gotta let him have his.
now, all jokes aside, the N-word actually means nothing. The only reason why black people feel like it has some meaning is because, as Pastor Manning said, you niggas ain't never done nothing. You niggas ain't never built nothing. Now, did you build something on a global scale? No. Did you help build America? We can all argue about that, right? What capacity or whatever.
You
At this
using
point,
my bad. Like you're using the word colloquially now. You're using it as
at
like
this point,
encompassing everybody.
right? But at this point, for black people to be getting upset about the N-word, you're just showing how weak you are, because that word has been mainstream 30 years ago.
That's a
That's
fact.
the thing. It's been mainstream 30 years ago. The problem is that the internet has now shown black people that everyone else is using it. Before the internet, everyone was in their little corners thinking, well, mostly blacks, we can't go outside because the white folks, they still gonna lynch us. 2000, 2010, 2015, black folks still thinking they about to get lynched.
We ain't
Wait,
talking about
hold
beef.
on,
We're talking
wait.
about
Hey,
snow
David,
bunnies.
chill. I have questions, Dave. I have questions.
Jesus
What-
Christ.
Bringing the black-
Dude, control yourself,
Bro,
man. Damn.
Settle down now, Negro. Settle down now. White man called Black Thoughts. I gotta ask you about this mainstreaming. When you say the N-word, when you say nigga, however you want to call it, the three variances we got. When you say it's been mainstreamed, I want you to talk me through this, because I think I know what you
Okay.
mean, but I want you to tell me what you mean.
Okay. What is that young man's name that had the jerry curl in his hair? And he said, "Fuck the police coming straight from the underground. A young nigga got it bad because I'm brown."
O'Shea,
That young
University of Arizona going to suburbs, vacation.
Easy.
Hold on. Hold back.
Right.
Settle down, Negroes, plural. White man called Black Thoughts. Please continue.
That young man, right, along with others during that time, started to mainstream it. I believe that was what, the 80s?
That was
maybe
90s.
Was it 90s? Okay, let's say 90s.
No,
That's why I said 30 years.
No, that was
Oh
89.
my God. God damn it. Will you niggas shut up? Right?
Yeah.
So,
White man called Black Thoughts. You have to bear with me. It is a Negro crowd. You understand. Please continue.
Shut
I
your
do,
old
I do,
diabetes
I do.
type 2 having ass nigga lips up, man.
So,
What is wrong with you?
Shut up, nigga. Shut up.
oh my God. Oh
Finish
my
your
God.
thought, man. We about to wrap this section up.
He
Finish your thoughts,
Like
bro.
two weak ass through the
He must have been
goddamn-
raised by a single mother. I could hear it.
I'm clipping that.
Damn, man. Like, I gonna get their foot cut off.
Yeah, facts. They better put them
Like
them donuts
Coca?
down.
Like Toby?
So anyway, yeah, it was made mainstream, right, in rap the last 30 years. And everyone listened to rap, and black people outside of rap all started saying the word nigga, right? Around their white friends, next to their white friends. They all listened to it in music. They listened to it everywhere, in movies, right? In all the stupid ghetto movies. Everyone started hearing it. And all of a sudden now, black people are shocked that it is in the culture using the word nigga.
That's not my hair. That was in my
I'm not
Hey,
shocked.
Kim,
A lot of niggas are shocked. Somebody's got some weird background audio.
That snowman in the background probably talking to somebody. Forgot he's
All right, Snowman
I'm talking to some other white nigga.
Hold on. I'm a mute Snowman up because he about to abuse his children. I don't want that to be all audio for everybody.
Facts.
Dirty folks. While Snowman's beating his kids, I need you to bring us home, bro. The great N-word debate, man. What you got?
Shout out to white men that got the hole in the backyard for their wife. Shout out to that. That's real American.
And the children.
That's how I
Hey,
keep my
man.
wife in line.
That hole is multi-fucking purpose.
Here's my thing. Coloreds will always be offended about something. For instance, white people call them nigger, they offended. Black people call them colored, they're offended.
Amen.
There is no point in time they're not offended. Here's the crazy part. When coloreds tell their story, they'll look, I am a man, right? And you're all men of various ethnic groups, right? When we tell our war stories as older men that sit on the porch talking to younger men, our nephews, our sons, whatever, you only have two choices. You are either the hero or the victim of your story, right? I'm always the hero of my story. I scored 35 points at Bel Air High School, nigga. Like, you understand what I'm saying? Four touchdowns for Polk High. That's my story, right? I will always be the champion of my story.
Okay, Bilal Bundy.
I know, right? Colors are always the victim of their story. There's never any wins in their story. And it's never any context in their story. So even when you talk about lynchings, right? There were only 3 righteous lynchings in America through the whole summers of 1918 through 1925 when everything was going down. The one in East St. Louis was over labor laws because they wanted to join the union. The one in Chicago was over, depending on who you ask, either over a black banker or over a black swimmer. And there was another one that was over money. Every other Tulsa, Oklahoma, over money. Every other lynching or racial war was over a toddler. Nobody pays attention to that, right? So there's a white woman in Rosewood that says, yo, a black man touched me. The same thing can be said all around the world. When black people had got picnics, which was really pick a nigga, when those picnics were either black businessmen, which was economic war, or black women who fuck white dudes and didn't want to abort the baby. So she was like, hey, you gonna claim this baby? They were like, we're gonna kill everybody. And then black men tried to save a hoe, and then everybody died. It was always over a bitch. Most racial epithets are over a bitch. Blacks being a matriarchy means they're emotional about all the shit that would make a bitch make you promote a fight. Because it's all about a bitch. If it ain't about money, it don't mean shit. They didn't burn cities when they killed the black business owner of that city. It was like, damn, they killed the black business owner. Who we gonna get the job from? They killed the land over a bitch. So the first thing of being black is worshiping Queen Mother Earth Goddess, right? The black woman is God. That's the first thing of being black.
The sustainer, the creator.
You know,
Bring it
as
in,
soon as you be like,
it in.
as soon as you, I know, right? That was a great opportunity. As soon as you listen to rap music and you hear bitches ain't shit but hoes and tricks, you're no longer black. Once you see him as a piece of property, you no longer black, but you didn't have another social designation to switch to. But you're no longer black. You no longer identify with the struggle of every story is victimhood. Because as a man, our story.
Hey,
Thank God I'm American.
but dirty. Those weren't the stories that were told at one point in time. and somehow they switched. Like, you know what I'm saying? The men of honor, the Christmas addicts, the Robert Smalls. Like, these
Anthony
stories are not
Johnson,
told. These
William
stories are not
Ellison,
told.
No,
These
no, no, no,
stories
no.
are
Clay.
not told anymore.
Hold on.
Like,
Let me jump in. Hold on. Let me jump in 1 second, real quick. Shout out to everybody on the panel. By the way, somebody I think gave a $5 super chat to Snowman. It kind of went by, but shout out to y'all for donating to the show. Thanks y'all for supporting. Snowman, I know you are streaming on your platforms. Donate to the panel as well. Cash App is scrolling at the bottom. True Hype, you were saying something? I'm sorry to jump in there. We have some
Before
station.
you do that,
like
somebody got a shitty ass ceiling fan that sound like a goddamn parakeet.
hey, that shit sound like that bicycle from down Saw and shit. Hey,
Hell yeah.
hey,
That's
yo,
crazy.
like these stories are not told anymore, though, man. Like, this is by design.
No, no, wait. Let me correct you, and I want you to finish. I'm cutting you off for context. The stories are told. This is how America tells their colored stories. When a black woman does something, they name the woman. Madam C.J. Walker, Ida B. Wells. When a black man does something, they name the thing. So they'll name the Tea Party, the Black Wall Street. That's the only difference. They tell the story and remove the man. So it becomes a black affair, like we were all communists or socialists. We were all involved
No, but
instead of
Like
dirty,
attacking a woman.
chattel
dirty. No,
slavery,
no,
like
no,
chattel
no.
slavery. Anthony Johnson.
You know
But
what?
check this
That
out
is a
though.
fucking great
No.
observation.
Like the youngins aren't getting those stories
Mhm.
anymore. I went to a school like 2 years ago, right? And it was an art school. Like, they did like TV and film stuff or whatever. And I was like looking at their board for their Black History celebration, Black History Month, and like they had like a picture of Michael B. Jordan up there, and then one person had a picture of Michael Jackson. They don't tell any stories of anybody doing shit anymore. The kids don't know. It's not part of American history. It's never really been integrated like that. You know what I'm saying? It was at one point in time. I mean, hey, how many of y'all motherfuckers knew about George Washington Carver and them damn peanuts, man?
Goddamn peanuts. You had to
Yeah,
get
like,
grown to know
man,
he.
that motherfucker did everything
Well,
with peanuts, man. It's like damn Bubba Gump and shit.
but do you know why? Do you know why it's gotten to the point where, to be honest, they're removing all the stories?
Well,
So we
because
can get
they,
them
they
from
get like it's twofold. Okay, so one, like what Dirty alludes to all the time, right? They don't want you to be a man because that's if you're actually in your manhood, you're harder to conquer. So like everything is to dumb you down, and like including like to not even teach kids damn cursive, so you won't even know what your laws are, so you can't read
Agreed.
your own constitution. So
No,
like all
I
this
think that's
shit is by
fine.
design, man. And
no.
they're gonna move motherfuckers in your
I
spot.
know this sounds
But what's
weird,
the second
but
point?
time
But
is
hold on.
moving backwards while
But
technology
what's
is moving forward.
but
I'm
what's the
saying
second?
again, all
What's
shall be revealed. Time is moving backwards. The lines of what you know as countries and all that other type of shit. You think time
You
is
sound like
moving forward, it's
coward right
reverting
now,
back.
bro.
You're gonna see
You
the
sound
truth.
you sound like you discovered a whole new undiscovered element to time right now. I'm listening to some Terrence Howard clips and shit. Some
Yeah,
Joe Rogan.
but you know what? But you know what? The more things change, the more things stay the same, right?
the
So
more things stay the same?
humans in themselves want to be tribal, right? They want to group up in a certain way. But then some of these motherfuckers actually want society too. So they
Yes
want to
and
go to some
no.
kind of weird feudalism bullshit, man.
Yeah,
They
but
want doom.
yeah,
That's what they want. They
No,
want doom. They want to be
we're
in
going
doom
to
for real.
cantonization. South Africa had it.
yeah.
Cantonization.
Hold
As
on,
we
hold on,
move
hold on, hold on.
forward and we get broker, that's what's happening.
But see what happened with South Africa. I mean, since you want to go there, this is why I wanted to play some
I
bits
don't
of
want to go there. They
chaotic.
got a lot of
You mentioned it, but anyway, listen. I wanted to play some bits of chaotic truth when he was on the SBG channel earlier. But since he cut that part out the clip, I couldn't play it.
Hey,
Chaotic was
I already, dude. I'm going to cover it later anyhow. I screen grabbed all that.
great. I'm glad
Hey,
somebody did. Because Chaotic was talking about how there's just certain ideas that are coming out of Europe specifically, right? It's not just that, any non-black person did it. These are certain ideas that come out of Europe. Asia doesn't really believe in this stuff, right? Indian subcontinent, they don't really believe in this shit. Africa doesn't really believe in this shit. But Europe has like ideas about freedom and individual rights, and then the sanctity of your individual soul, which is like a Christian concept and all that. These things are ideas that Europe stands on and believes. And so Chaotic was talking about that whole thing. And I don't know that a lot of black people kind of appreciate it from that element, right? There's just this kind of vitriol against white people, but I think there is a little bit of truth in that. Like, no, there's some good things about them too. You can't just throw the baby out with the bathwater.
Hey, Hood, you know what actually like pointed this out, that very fact out to me like a lot. You know, regardless of what you think about him, whatever, Killer Mike was talking to some black folks. And it was like a group of like older black folks or whatever. And then he's like talking about how great the preamble is. And they're all looking at him like crazy.
We just can't live up to it.
Hey, but the thing is, like, to have the ideal is the standard that you're trying to reach. As long as you're headed in that direction, it's better than not even being on the tracks at all. Because the shit we got right now with all these OnlyFans chicks and people lying on the internet, like, that's not better. You know what I'm saying? And everything's all about their own personal pleasure. And like, hey, a low trust society, it gets all us killed.
Hey, great segue.
But hold on. Let me jump in real quick. Hood, I think you're wrong, right? I think black people appreciate everything of white society. And I could prove that.
Not in the way I'm talking about. No, I don't mean actually appreciate it. They appreciate it like bitches appreciate a welfare check. I don't mean actual appreciation.
No, Hood, I think they appreciate it. You know why? Because they don't challenge everything that come out of white Democrat society. They only challenge anything else. Right? You know this.
No. Wait, no. That just means that they want to go back to slavery. That's all.
You can't have it both ways. You can't have it talk about we all vote. Like, what?
Black thoughts raised an interesting gambit, but let me point it right back to him by saying this: Democrats in general, and Black Democrats in particular, are invested in the downfall of the white American system that is built. Now, what do you say?
I don't believe that's true, because they don't push anything that's actually truly for the downfall. They push everything that is for their uplifting, right? Because here's the thing.
No.
Hold on. If you guys, Jesus Christ, God, you niggas gotta get some control of yourself.
Nah, dog. It's like a Jeezy ad lib, man. Go ahead, man.
We just black, bro. Come on. Hang in there.
Hang in there.
What kind of program are you running?
Hey, Black Thoughts, just act like you're in a Magic Johnson theater, man. Just like, take it and roll with it, man.
But yeah, so
that was racist.
So here's the thing, right? They push everything DEI, right? What does DEI tell black people? Whites are superior to you, right? What does it tell black people? Whites are superior to you. Massive racist, all of that. No, they actually push, right? Because you're not going to tell me that all of those so-called college-educated Negroes don't see the same thing that I see, and I'm a motherfucking plumber. You ain't going to tell me they don't see it. You're not going to do it. So if I see it, they have to see it. So they're okay with it.
That statement would imply that you think college makes you smarter, and I would disagree.
No, college doesn't make you smarter.
Okay,
only thing I'm saying is right, is that we've been trained to believe college makes people smart. So I throw that in there, right?
But
smart those guys.
So you don't. Oh God. Why do y'all
there's no order. There's no order at this point. Anybody?
Hold on. No one said anything. Hold on. No one said anything about hating education. No one put anything. No one put. Hold on. No one.
That is not a call to chimp out. Please try to have order as we have.
Shit.
Wait, no. Wait.
Oh
Wait, I'm helping out.
No,
I want the homie to get.
Like,
I want the homie to get right.
Like, cause he was gonna say the same thing I was gonna say, I believe.
Right, and I want the homie to come in, but check this out. I want to give him ammo. I have a friend that is. I have actually 3 friends. Guys,
I call cap on you having friends. I'm sorry.
Shut the fuck up, cracker. Look, I have 3 friends that are teachers, but 2 of my girls, so I don't expect them to know how to count. But one's a guy.
Tutors,
one's a guy.
Teachers.
This motherfucker reads. This motherfucker, bro, he can't read. This motherfucker reads with a finger under the word, bro. And right before, like, while y'all were doing the show, he called me. He needed me to help him upload some tax files for the IRS because his taxes wrong. The motherfucker don't know how to download files off of Gmail. There's an arrow that says download. He can't read. He can't count. He can't think. He can't download fucking documents off of email. He can't do shit.
He calls a Negro with a GED to do his taxes?
Do you understand?
Bitch, I'm a college grad.
Dirty, do you understand the connections you're asking a person to make? First, they have to actually think about, they have to even notice it without thinking about it. Maybe they just notice the arrow. And then if they see the arrow, they have to put the little arrow, the cursor over the arrow so it highlights, it says download. And then they have to connect these 2 ideas together. This arrow that says download is going to download the thing I want to download. Do you understand how much you're asking for?
Yeah, but
I would like to know some of them download here.
Hold on.
Wait. Fucking Mike.
We need a talking stick. Jesus fucking Christ.
Hold on.
Man, you need to
with it.
Hey, check it out.
Everyone needs to talking stick. Dirty folks, I asked you a question about this fucking arrow. No, I asked dirty folks, please. Please, all the melanated people have some manners. Dirty folk.
I heard the question. I'll answer. See, so those are cognitive things. That means that you see an apple, then you see the word apple, and then you connect apple with the image of an apple. That's a formula, bro. The crazy thing is he teaches K through 3, so he's the motherfucker teaching our kids how to do those formulaic things. But don't worry about that.
But dirty. That same guy though has been on the internet forever, and there's certain things that are intuitive. That down arrow with the line under it, I'll give him that. Changed in like 20 years. So,
I'll give him that though. I'll give him that. He hasn't been on the internet because he can't understand.
20 years, it's become a lot more dangerous.
Yeah, he can't understand how Facebook works. So,
I'm saying though, there's certain stuff that's pretty synonymous. And whenever you're talking about UX and UI and all that programming shit to interface with whatever program it is, like, yo, the shit can't change that much. It can only really have 20%.
Okay. Story number 2. When I get to college, I get to the college campus. The line for 001 English was down the hall. You do understand 001 English is freshman English, maybe 8th grade spelling. Degrees don't mean shit. These people are dumb.
Most people call that English 1, dummy.
Well, I mean, like, this shit was 001 is like the beginner English or whatever in college.
Yeah, they're importing everybody from India with degrees and China with degrees. All your CEOs that you love have degrees. Elon Musk has MBAs.
But their shit. But David, their shit is worth something though. They're actually like getting degrees in like not in underwater basket weavings. They're getting they're not just regular doctorates, but they're becoming doctors, like medical doctors.
You know how many people I went to school have fucking liberal arts degrees that can do absolutely nothing with them.
Only 30% of the degrees, like only 30% of the jobs, like 35% of the jobs on the market actually require college degrees. But you got all this influx.
But guess what?
They're making wage slaves.
Who gets hired?
Panelists, we've fallen off track, and I understand how that happens. So I'm going to take us back. So just sit tight for a second, guys.
All right.
All right. Appreciate that. As far as if I could respond to the young lady that responded to me, Supreme Goddess. As far as the history behind the word, when you bring something like that up, we're in 2024. We're not in 1954 or or 1854. Okay, you put power on that word. You give the word that kind of gravitas, and for history that you never lived through. And one thing that really ticks me off is that we have scores of Black folks continue to stand on the graves and the suffering of experiences they never lived through. We are the benefactors of that. We are the beneficiaries of the suffering and the sacrifices that they made and that they went through. And so to pretend like you went through that is very disingenuous and it's very disrespectful to our ancestors who actually went through that.
All right, let her get a chance to respond to you as well. Let y'all have y'all quick back and forth real quick. Go ahead. Let the guys.
Okay. So I think that is absolutely ridiculous, right? So we remember history for a reason, right? So we got a group of people who say never forget about that happened to them. Yeah. So while the young people who are around now didn't go through that, they still remember that so that they can ensure that they never allow the conditions to arise again for them that would make it conducive for them to go through that again, right? So we remember for a reason. It's 2024, right? And in September, we're still going to commemorate September 11th, right? Yeah. And so it's not like we're standing on those people's graves and trying to act like we went through what they went through, but we remember so that we won't repeat it or allow it to be repeated. So the idea that
this bitch lying through her teeth.
Hold on, wait a minute. I'm gonna ask the panel.
Wait a minute. So you mean to tell me we don't commemorate 9/11?
Jesus fucking Christ, bro.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Thank you. I'm trying to build up. I'm gonna open the whole floor up in a second. I'm gonna give niggas elbow space to, argue and fight it out. But I'm just gonna lay this. I want to set the table. It almost made me forget. Why? This is the question to the panel now. Why is it important that white people know Black people's history?
So they don't have to fuck around and find out.
Find out what? They already enslaved you, you bitch ass nigga. What the fuck they gonna find out from you? More slavery?
No. Okay. They found out when fucking riots kicked off. They thought it was all good.
Yeah, but you talking about the riots that affected their neighborhoods.
The only reason there is no slavery is because white people fought each other to stop it. There was never a war against Black people to free niggas. That shit is not how it went down. So when I ask you the question, why is it important for white people to know Black history? Why is it important for them? What the fuck do they get out of it?
The real answer, Hood, is because it's technically American history.
Listen, I appreciate that, but I want
I think I got an answer for that.
He jumped out of nowhere with that shit, and I want him to kind of understand where I'm coming from. David.
Yes, I'm telling. Yeah. I had a similar situation with SKC where he asked me some shit, and it was the best answer I could give him. I'm giving you, it sounds crazy, it sounds things, but it's so they don't have to fuck around and find out. A lot of the shit comes from people not knowing history.
Find out what? You are already
the shit that we're in now, where people are arguing, where there's fights, everybody's on edge, riots, all that other type of shit. If people knew more of the history, those fault lines, you would know, like before you even hit that fault line and walk across it, you'd be like, oh man, that's stupid because of that history there. Don't do that.
Nah, I don't think that's the case.
What does the modern situation have to do with Black people being enslaved once upon a time? Like, I'm not really seeing the direct connection you're making.
Okay, so we're literally having a discussion on the use of the N-word. And that's based off of half of what you're saying. The comparisons is the historical context, and is that historical context relevant right now? That's exactly what I'm saying. And if every history is the important arena so that everybody knows, like, hey, maybe this isn't a good even thing to even deal with.
Here's my problem.
Well, look, the truth of the matter is
I'm going to kick it back to everybody. I'm going to give it to you next, especially Snowman, because he just said something that's wild. I want to explore this for a second. Because when you say fuck around and find out, the N-word, I mean, not the N-word, but Black history is a Black people thing. And it's specific to the relationship between Black and white in this country even, right? So when you say they're going to find out, what is it? Are they going to find out from Black people? Like, that's kind of the thing. You're talking about everybody.
The worst of us. You find out the worst of us.
No,
a lot of us already have.
No, you
think
have.
they know. No, man, this is where you come in.
Ask
now.
the CIA and FBI. You ain't seen shit of what these niggas
man,
is
you
doing.
got the floor now.
Motherfucker, don't tell me what I haven't seen.
Okay.
I know what it's like to have my house fucking broken into by 6 people that look like you in the middle of the night and woke up with a gun screwed to my head. So don't tell me what I know. Whether I know the worst of you or not.
How do you know they look like
Have you seen 16 floors of a building with 5 guns out the window in a real world inside of a real city?
The truth of the matter is the truth of the matter is this. If that word is historically, if that word was fucking historically that traumatic to you, you wouldn't fucking use it.
What the fuck are you trying to say?
Just what I said. Do you understand English? If
said.
that word was historically traumatizing to you, even you wouldn't use it.
You're talking about the N-word?
Oh my fucking God. Am I the only one that fucking reads English?
I understand English.
I thought we were talking about when you were talking about you got robbed with 6 people, and I was talking about 16 floors with 5 guns out each window, and they shooting at another building with the same amount of guns.
That's not the same scenario.
But
in relation to you saying that we've already seen the worst, I'm telling you,
hold on. You go next. But Snowman was trying to make a point, and then David kind of deflected with some story about a movie or something. But Snowman, you were telling us the story about you got your house robbed by 6 niggas that look like David, and I think that's crazy that you know they look like him. But please continue.
I'm watching to think all 3 people look the same.
Okay, fair enough.
You know, I'm just going by that trope. But yes, I had 6 black dudes break into my house in the middle of the night, hold me and my wife hostage in our bedroom while they robbed us. So and not to mention, the dude even shot at me in my own fucking house. So don't tell me what I do and don't know, or what other people do or don't know. You don't know what the worst of anybody's seen. The only thing you know is what you know, sir. And to sit and project what you know on other people is fucking disingenuous and retarded as fuck.
Can I ask you said you interrupted me talking, saying, "What? We've already seen the worst of black folk." And your story,
dude, all you got to do is look at the Summer of Love. That was the worst of black folk.
I've seen fucking hundreds of motherfuckers strapped, worn with hundreds of motherfuckers strapped in the urban neighborhood where the police can't stop it.
Hey, honestly, when it really comes down to it, if the government was to turn on its citizenry, like we don't want them kind of problems. Honestly, man, we got a small group of us or whatever that would even be willing to fight. Like maybe. I'm saying like maybe 4%, right? Because we know this. What's this dude? This Sharon dude with the apostrophe? We know he ain't gonna fight. The dude didn't even push back at this white chick with the glasses right here, man.
He may throw a couple dildos at you, but that's about as far as it'll go.
Nah, man, they ain't doing nothing, man. They ain't about that life. Most people ain't. Most people on that rah-rah shit, like Sis Kumbah, you know, all that shit. They ain't about that. Because Conspiracy Brother disappeared 3 years ago, might I add. And I used to grow up with Conspiracy Brother talking about the revolution and all this other stuff. And you know what he did? He got right in line and put that shit in his arm. And, you know, that's a different story, but it still kind of goes together with this. The people that are like pound their chest are the weakest ones. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't gonna sit up here and be like, I want some kind of race war or like we need to look at this. All this is most of the stuff that's going on right now, it's designed to get us to not talk to each other because the powers that be don't want us talking to each other.
I'm not in your indictment talk, so miss me.
I'm not in no like. The only thing I said is like, hey, they ain't about that life, and I ain't trying to be about that either. Of no violence.
Right. I ain't trying to be about it either.
Yeah. So like, I mean, I don't get online and say what I'm about to do or call to action. Nah, that's stupid.
That just ends up with the FBI knocking on
your door. And I got enough friends that probably got me on watch list or something like that. So I'm good.
All right, bring it back home, Hood. What was the topic?
The N-word.
Black people need to just, forget about what happened in the past is absolutely ridiculous. And even though I may not have lived in a time where Blacks were being strung up from trees, I most certainly have been called that word as a pejorative, right? I most certainly have been discriminated against because someone thought I was that word. And so none of what you're saying makes any sense.
No,
Can we pause this a minute?
I would disagree.
Of course you do, because it came out of your mouth.
He was right though.
Because
he was right.
To what I was saying earlier, if the word was really that historically traumatic to the people that it bothers the most, they wouldn't be the ones that use it like white people use the fucking F-bomb.
Do you know why white people don't use the word nigga no more? Because white people was using it forever.
I'll say nigga if I want to.
I know, but do you know why they were using it so much?
No, my question is, why do black people use it so much if it traumatizes them so bad?
Because we realized once we started using it, you all would stop saying it.
No,
and then telling you can't say it will piss y'all off.
Dumbest shit
no,
ever.
That's not true.
And now y'all pissed, y'all ain't saying it.
No, that's I'm telling you that is not true.
Stop saying
it.
So
hold on.
We
like I said, Florida, they call us nigga, we call them crackers. So what?
And y'all got
no.
you can't say this.
I hate when people act as if there's this collective black mind, like we all
right
this together. Like I don't know if that's even the way things work. Like organically, maybe things evolved into a situation, but like let's not act like we all agree like the board.
Yeah, because if that was the case, the NAACP, when they buried the word in 2007, nobody would have used the word anymore. If that's really the case.
That was some bullshit.
No, but like I understand what you're saying, right? And I was like, I thought it was silly at the time, and it's even funnier now after the fact, because I think more people use the word after they buried it than before. Because it's like the Streisand effect, where all they did was call more attention to it. Like, but the biggest thing now, the reason why more black people use it is because conditioning. Somebody else gives you your words, tells you what's cool. They tell you what permission. Yeah.
Look, the mad part is that there's a word that can be said.
But it can be said because he just said it. Snowman just said it. And nobody said shit. I didn't even say shit because you provoked him. Here's the thing.
You did provoke him. Dirty folks. I don't know. He must have pulled the plug on his laptop. He just tripped over the cord or something. You did provoke him, and everybody respected it. It was gangster too. I liked how that went down. Nobody even flinched. That's what I mean. Niggas got to stop flinching, bro. That's the first step to winning the war. Stop flinching every time somebody shoots.
See how nobody flinched? That's how it is in Florida. They'll just look at so crackers. All right, so what?
Dude, I grew up. The thing is, I grew up saying that word around black people. So people wanting to try and legislate my speech online is weird to me.
I'm not trying to do that.
Hey, Hood.
Y'all don't go to Chicago looking at shit in
There was
Florida.
no accusation made. But you got a guilty conscience. You felt it in your heart because you said that shit. Nobody accused nobody of nothing. We all just said everybody respected it. And here you go. I didn't respect it.
Hey, Hood, check this out, man. So I most of my life, outside of the times where I was overseas or whatever, have lived below the Mason-Dixon line and east of the Mississippi. You know what I'm saying? So like, and I done been in, like, you know what I'm saying, all kinds of weird situations with all kinds of different folk, right? I remember I was cutting my yard when I was 14, and some dudes, like, you know, in a truck driving by slow as shit, yelling at me, and they yell, hey, you know, your government first name. You know what I'm saying? And you know what I did? I laughed in their face, man. You know what happened the next time? Nothing. They didn't do shit, man. Because you know what they wanted to do? The same thing the cats to be on the internet be doing, man. They wanted to get a rise out of you because they know you will wig the fuck out. I was like, man, you gonna call me something? Unless you gonna try to do something to me, man. Like, hey, I don't care. You know what I'm saying? And if you really, like, you know, was up in my face talking about this and that, Most people ain't about that, man. We ain't got no old school racist people no more.
Okay, put like this. I got $100. You walk through Bridgeport calling them honky. I got $100. I swear to God, you won't make
it. But why would I do that though?
Exactly.
No. I'm saying why?
Dude,
Why would I
ain't no white dude want to lose their dude. Ain't no white dude want to lose their noodle over being called a honky.
I don't even know how true.
Maybe not where you're from. That's what I'm trying to say.
It depends on where exactly.
But up north,
because there are certain places where certain white folk they willing to pop.
See,
and it is what it is.
down south. See, hey, hood down south, like that word is a setup. You know what I'm saying? That's to trick you off the streets. Cause definitely in Florida we got the stand your ground. So Craig can call you nigga all day, but if you coming up to him like you finna punch him, he gonna shoot your ass. You feel me?
God damn it! That Second Amendment it civilizes the shit out of you niggas, don't
That's
it?
what I'm trying to tell you. Look. In Florida,
I know white dudes that get mad over being called a bitch before anything else.
But in Florida, if we say something to a white man and he gonna come up to you act like he gonna do something to you, shoot his ass too. It's the same. I don't see what the big issue is. They call you nigga, you call them cracker.
Is the
If they
great
come up to you like they
equalizer.
gonna do something to you, shoot their ass. If they go, they gonna shoot you.
Hold on.
Hold
on. Let's pause for a second. Thank you,
trapped
Black
up like that. You get trapped off the streets.
I know it to be true, and thank you, Black Florida man, for presenting that reality. Because niggas like to fight over words, and that's not proper white American culture. That's why you niggas go to jail. I want to pass
Florida
the mic
the home
to
of
Gary.
stand your ground too. So
I want to pass the mic to Gary. Hold on, Gary.
Florida is the home of stand your ground.
It is the home of the stand your ground laws. And by the way, what was that white guy? Zimmerman did not use the stand your ground defense either, but that's another story. Gary, and you kind of were in and out for a while.
I think it's white either.
Well, that's true, but that's not really
because he said he was getting beat on when he pulled the trigger.
Well, he was getting beat up. He was
That's
getting
why
beat
they
up.
get shot.
Hold on.
He said he was losing consciousness and everything.
I got you. Right? You're right. Hold on. See, I talk about Zimmerman and niggas get out of control. We was doing so well. Gary, and I've been trying to introduce you to the conversation, but I said the wrong word. I said the Zimmerman is like the N-word. Niggas start losing their shit. But Gary,
like saying George Floyd.
Almost. We were having the N-word debate, and you were trying.
Hey man, where is Zimmerman, bro? That's the question.
Nigger, shut the fuck up. God damn. I'm trying to say something here. Jesus Christ, you got me dropping hard R's out here. Fuck you, man. You got me out my character.
You sound racist, Hood.
I feel racist, black man. Bro.
Yeah, that was racist.
I feel it in my bones now.
That came from your soul when you said that.
Nah, that was deep down in his genitals. He pulled that out, man.
Was that 25% white?
You see how I let that slide? I do have that ability to let it slide.
Hood's ancestors felt that Hood hard R.
All right. Garian, the great N-word debate. I'm trying to get you in this conversation. Niggas won't let me. Jump in here before they lose their fucking character again.
Is he a cracker or a nigga?
I don't know yet. Let him talk.
Reveal yourself, buddy.
Do I have?
Let him talk, goddammit.
Get the fuck up.
Garian, mic check.
Can y'all hear me?
Okay,
your mic is trash.
Too softly for a room full of niggas, bro. I gotta tell you right away.
Scared,
a lot of
niggas. It ain't looking good, bro. You sound timid.
You gotta take your mic to church, bro. That shit soft as shit, bro. Come on, you might need
you. You gotta let your nuts drop, homie.
Chill, man. Leave Gary alone. Let him talk.
He might be white.
Nah, he's black, but his mic needs some help. His mic needs help.
He's black, but his mic is white.
Oh, he got a white mic.
His mic is white.
My first chance.
It's a polite, civilized mic, okay?
That was very racist. Y'all are racist.
He got a light skin. He got a light skin mic.
Everybody,
y'all got to understand. Some of the funniest jokes in the world are racist jokes, bro. Real talk, bro.
No, but low key though, how they got a black man, a white man, and a Mexican playing Pong like it's the Bozo show? That is crazy.
Everybody up here is friendly and racist, bro. It is what it is, man. Just get with it.
I am not.
Dude, that looks like a good ass party right there, to be honest with you.
Where's the girl?
Go ahead, Gary. Go ahead.
Halloween party.
Is a casually racist white girl. Not a hardcore.
Don't lump me in with y'all racism.
Right, just like Harley Quinn or something.
Hold on, can y'all hear me now?
Okay, well, okay. Now you got a nigga's mic. That's better.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
better.
Now we can hit a nigga in you.
All right, cool.
Go
As an
ahead,
across the
Gary.
pond black, do I have permission to say the N word? Because I got into a huge argument with Unlikely the other day on CT stream, saying that because I've never experienced the full blunt
Canadians
of
aren't
white
real Negroes.
Yeah, Canadians don't really count.
Nah, y'all don't
Nigga,
count.
there is no pond between here and Canada. Shut up. Let him talk.
There's a line.
It is too. It's called Lake Michigan, Lake Ontario, Lake
Yeah.
Erie.
Yeah, Canadians.
Remember it's home.
Y'all battling the French. You know
I
what I'm
thought
saying?
Midwesterners were polite.
Man,
We are.
you thought wrong.
Look,
You're ignorant.
Dude,
Yeah,
you don't know shit about the Midwest.
Listen, there's a Garian, and he's from across the pond. That's not Canada. As far
That's
as I
in the
know,
UK.
that's not
That's the
Canada.
UK.
So let him finish talking. God damn.
I was about to say Canada ain't shit.
Didn't they lose?
I mean, I'm not from Canada. I'm from across the Atlantic Ocean.
I get it. Okay, I never landed anywhere. I just knew it wasn't Canada.
lost against America.
They not shit either though.
Gary, and say the word ask, and that'll tell us how black you are.
Yeah.
Let me. Can I ask
Gary,
you?
No,
he
you will
ain't
not
black
let the
'cause he
white
asked-
man.
he asked
We
the
will not
question.
let the white. No.
he asked politely, can he do something?
No. We are not going to let the white man check his black card. That's not how things are going to work in this life.
Bro, he asked, he's like, can I say something?
Hey, look, y'all didn't flinch.
I'm from the motherland, bro.
Yeah, y'all didn't flinch. If it wasn't for Hood, he would have answered that question.
And I don't respect anybody from the motherland because that's
When you
matriarchy.
say
And I don't respect
motherland,
matriarchy.
see, for me, it's America. If you talking about anything else but
I don't respect America if it's the motherland. I only respect.
Garian, I'm going to keep dropping people until you finish talking. Garian, please, welcome to the show, bro.
We might have to check them out here when I get my YouTube check.
Oh, damn, I got to drop the white guy. Garian, please finish speaking.
I was going to say I got into a huge argument with Unlikely the other day on Chaotic Stream. He says that good old-fashioned Africans are not allowed to say the N-word because we have never experienced the full blunt of white supremacy.
I just want to say
Africans
that.
Hold on.
Dude, you dropped me because I was talking to my son.
Well, fuck, he's not on the panel, goddammit. I don't care. Anyway, he was talking about Africa, and he said that Africans never felt the full brunt of white supremacy. Hold on. I don't know if that's true. That's debatable.
This is Unlikely's words, okay? These are Unlikely's words.
Because Africans never got enslaved in Africa, but they got fucked up pretty good.
Hey, this is unlikely too.
Wait a minute. So in the UK, y'all don't have no name that y'all be saying to each other?
I just want to point out I got dropped for being a good father.
We're
black.
Turn your mic off.
Don't let it stop you from being a good dad.
No, fuck that. You being a father is racist because no, but fatherhood is racist. What the fat black chick say about nuclear families? The fat black chick said nuclear families are racist, bro.
Hey,
So
black men should not strive for the patriarchy that white men have.
Yeah. So you racist. You racist. By default, you racist.
Aspiring to be patriarchs like what white men have, that isn't freedom. That isn't going to help anybody. It's certainly not going to help black people.
See, racist.
You
missed it, sir. I know you tried to make a comeback from the last one you missed.
You being a good white father is not going to help black people. It's just not.
Hood tried to make a comeback from the last one he missed. Good job, Hood. Good job.
Good job, Hood. Good job.
Don't worry, it wasn't that bad.
Because that black woman in the sky was a layup. He missed that one. But
I was
completely went over his head.
Garius, my bad. Garius.
And shit. I got
What?
stuff going on.
Is there? There's not a name for black people in UK that y'all be throwing around.
Kafirs.
Oh no.
Yup, that is. Oh no, that's you
they
got me.
Kafir.
That's like Kafir boy. That's
Yeah, they Kafirs.
Ain't that the Muslim word though? I think.
No, that's that book.
That's an
No,
island.
the Muslim word is a bead.
Hey, that's an island shit, right? Because don't they have like the island influence, like
No,
Caribbean and shit?
That's a book from South Africa. They used to call them Kafir boys or some shit.
Yeah, down in South Africa. I call them Kafirs still.
All right.
I call them Kafir before I call them a nigger.
So hold on.
I mean, most of the time they
So
just call it
Garian, hold on. You said all of that because you wanted us to what? To address that? Did you want us
I do. I do.
Well, he was asking if he required our permission.
God damn! Shut the fuck up! Let him finish.
I got the privileges.
Oh my God!
Know if we were like that. He wanted to understand if we were like those niggas.
Hey, can I answer that question? I got a different spin on that.
No, don't let this guy talk. This nigga been talking nonstop. Shut the fuck up.
That wasn't the same guy. That was Rebel Zoe. Good. Still got it. Still wanted to answer the question.
Hey, look. You know what? When me and my cousins, like I said, we first generation born in America. A lot of times where like we used to have conversations when people used to call us, we was like, yo, would you get offended if a white person called you nigga? We used to actually be like, no, because we wasn't American slaves. You know what I'm saying? If a Frenchman called us a word or something like that, then that's who we would have beef with. But like when we was in America, if a white person or something like you was like, yo, if they call you nigga, would you get offended? We used to be like, nah, not really, because they're not really talking to us. They might be saying
what
about
now?
Us,
is you part of the mob now?
Exactly. But see, that's what I'm talking about. As I grew up
okay, you came
now.
on. That's all that matters.
But see now, like I told you, Florida. I'll tell you, if somebody called somebody nigga, you might have some stupid niggas, but for the most part, nigga be like, cracker, we don't care. Like, you know what I'm saying?
See, you done came on home. It don't matter how you made it. You made it.
Hey, unless
this nigga, oh, you still a nigga.
That does sound like a good way of moving on up.
Hey, unless it's that one black dude that smacked that white dude for calling him a nigga with that twisted T.
Oh yeah, that.
Hey, but he deserved that though. He deserved every bit of that.
That was beyond.
Wait a minute. Is Snowman saying that he's 150 on the meter?
Yeah, the Snowman.
I think he accidentally threw up the wrong avatar. He in the wrong.
I was going to say, how in the world can a dad?
Oh yeah. See, we got him. Oh my God!
That white guy.
He's in a whole other sphere with another avatar.
He's using his technology. Y'all need to stop following.
True height brought up the situation. True height brought up the situation.
You know, white people, they always be thinking about the black man. BBC.
Yo, the host is speaking.
That white guy. I think he kind of. I'm not saying he deserved anything, because deserves got nothing to do with it. I don't think it was about the N-word per se. He was building up to conflict. And
yeah,
so
it was aggression. It was his stance and aggression and his stance, and then he tried to like step on the dude's hand when he tried to pick it up.
Yeah, that was
all
right.
No, Hood. I say fully, he deserved everything he got.
And this is what I mean. There's a difference between somebody just being funny or saying the word. Like if you're reading a script and you say the word, nobody should trip off that. Like the rap concert thing, I don't understand why people trip off that. But like that dude was clearly he was bugging. Like, and you start tripping in public,
I'm not gonna lie. That dude in the store, he actually tried to give the white dude a pass. You know that, right?
I know. That's what I'm saying.
Because the first time the white dude said something, he said, all right, just don't call me that no more. The white dude was like, I'm going to say what I want to say, nigga, and all this other stuff like that. And the black dude was like, hey, man, don't say that around me. Don't say. Now, I've have seen black people do that. They be like, hey, man, don't say that no word. You know what I'm saying? You see all these black people around here, bro. I ain't trying to get you fucked up. I ain't going to be the one to fuck you up. But, hey, I ain't going to say nothing. I ain't going to do nothing to you. But I'm just warning you. You might go somewhere else. And they might not do like I'm do. You feel me?
Hey, not every black person is sensitive like that.
Hey, you know, they used to call that back in the day.
No. So I'm not coming up to them, threatening them, but basically warning them like, yo, the niggas around here ain't gonna say nothing. But I'm telling you, you might go somewhere else to say that.
Dirty. Will you tell them whites, Chinese, Asians, Latinos, they don't play that shit in Chicago. It's all good. You can't.
Yeah, them Latinos need to. Those Latinos.
You're not finna walk up to none of them
boomerang, man.
Or black. Like, it's a different world. It's a different world y'all living in. I'm just saying, when you come up through the Windy City, don't do what y'all talking about.
Yeah, but that's a regional thing.
Populated their right to the N-word. They got numbers
Chicago
for the
ain't got
N-word
stand your ground rules. That's how I'm telling you, y'all can get away with shit like that up there. You feel me?
Yeah,
but when you in somewhere where everybody's packing and it can go down, I'm telling you, it make you think twice about that shit.
Yeah, like
Colombians in here with their 25% African DNA.
Conservative. Let me ask you a question. That Sharon panel that you're showing, how long ago was that?
Why y'all niggas don't respect him?
What happened to him?
That was just that was like yesterday. There was a panel today that was lit too. He had Tommy up there, he had Chaotic Truth up there, but
that was yesterday's.
I'm covering that one.
But that was yesterday's panel.
I don't know if it was yesterday. So it might be like within the last 3 days though.
Okay,
sir. The one he had today was like everybody on the panel had a 404 error. It was crazy.
There was like a completely different white girl
Hello,
up there.
Snowman's channel.
Yeah, Snowman. Did you see the whole thing? Did you only see part?
I did. I watched the whole stream.
I'm going on your. You have an open panel. You have an open panel.
Yeah, I'll have an open panel, but I cut the best parts out. What I did is I uploaded it that way because Sharon likes to pull shit out so you don't get the whole stream.
I was wondering how much of it did you get?
I got all the best parts.
Good. I'll try to stay up and watch it. I might join you because 10 o'clock's not that far away, actually.
Well,
look,
it's already set up. So if your stream ends before 10, I want to fire it up right after.
Hold on. You know what? My bad. I've been like rude as fuck, and I totally forgot I had a new guest on the panel. Savage Red Recovery. I haven't actually spoken to you in a while. I know exactly who you are, bro. Welcome to the show, man. Good to see you.
What's up, Savage?
He ain't been around in a minute.
Hold on. Y'all didn't motherfucker. Just calm down. Calm down. We got to
throw out the hard R again, bro. That'll get him down.
We know Savage.
I'm trying not to, right? Goddamn, there's so many people in here. I'm getting hard R fucking shy and shit. Don't make me say the hard R in front of all these nice white folk. Anyway, Recovery. Welcome to the conversation, man. Stop for a second. Let the man talk for a minute because we've been kind of going at it. He been waiting quietly while we was doing stupid shit. Savage Red, the great N-word debate. What are your thoughts, bro?
I honestly don't. I just think that when it comes down to it, it's just a word. But I wanted to address the Chicago conversation. The guy that's from Chicago said not to go around saying that word, but you also can't go around driving in Chicago, shopping in Chicago, eating a sandwich in Chicago, wearing pants in Chicago, shoes in Chicago, going to an ATM in Chicago, getting gas at a gas station in Chicago.
Man, these are dangerous places, man.
You can't even go to Subway in Chicago.
So
you can't have a girl in Chicago either.
To say, hey, you probably shouldn't do this thing because you're going to get hurt. You could really do anything in Chicago and get hurt. So I don't think that should be like the benchmarker of why you shouldn't say that word in Chicago.
No, I said all words. All, like, you can't go into the white neighborhoods and say, you know,
Hold on, man. Listen, you are interrupting the meal. He was cooking. He was cooking. Bro.
You know, I had to stop. He was revving up too good on Chicago, man.
Can't breathe in Chicago either, man. You gotta hold your breath.
Yeah, to be fair, if you're in Chicago, you're already losing. So I don't know why we're going to use that as a marker of, oh yeah, don't say this word because you'll get screwed up.
I think the only thing you're allowed to do in Chicago is shit on the street.
Oh no, we don't.
You might get your dookie stolen.
We have an alley for that.
You got to keep your cities right. So hold on. Finish it. Go on, Red. It's hard keeping these motherfuckers at bay, Red. Keep going.
Yeah, but I just think that's a poor argument. But when it comes down to the word, the reason you're starting to see white people just not care is because the race drum has been being beat so hard for 10 years that we're like, whites are just getting tired of it. And also in the same breath, if you don't see any whites on a panel, even if they're on a panel, but even if they're not, you'll casually see black folks say crackers or cave dwellers. Like, they'll just casually throw out slurs.
They do. I hear it.
They'll casually just those slurs tonight, though. It's okay though.
Yeah, but they'll casually throw.
Savage Rider, I just want to say quick.
Let him talk. I interrupt because I'm the host, but you all can't be like me. That's why I got the channel. You got to let him talk. Go ahead, continue, Red.
Yeah. So the issue of it is everything's racist. And blacks constantly throw out slurs. So at some point between the crime increases, the 58 whites that have been killed since January, like all the things that everyone's seeing with their eyes, whites just getting tired of it.
Whoa, Red. Yeah, that's a number. That's a solid number. Where is this number coming from? And I'm assuming you mean interracial murders, black on white. Please continue. 58.
Yeah, if you watch AK Nation or AK News Nation or News Now, my bad. If you watch him, I'm pretty sure he came out and did a count of stories, and I think it was 58.
Okay.
That's his stories though. That might not even be the number.
Yeah, it could be higher.
Because that means there's probably more.
Yeah, 58. Yeah, 58.
Yeah, those are just the ones that we know of.
Hey, you know what's funny about these numbers, right? Like, so, like, case in point, the quote unquote black on black crime, whatever, it's included in the statistics, but they don't talk about it on the local news. And then the local news is different than the national news when they talk about different stories. It's whatever narrative they're trying to like kind of exploit at the time.
I mean, kind of like how the national news won't talk about, how the national news won't talk about that, that black lady that murdered that 3-year-old baby.
Meth and goddammit.
Hey, the national news also don't talk about all these rings getting shut down, exploiting children.
Facts on that too.
Yo, can we let Savage finish?
Yeah, go ahead, Sam.
Yeah, there's also, if you look, there's a lot of booking photos of people getting arrested that look like they just came over from Africa, but they're listed as white. So,
Guatemala too.
I've seen that. That is so crazy.
There's a lot of different things that are going on, and just to be honest, I think it's getting to the point where whites are starting not to care. So that's why that's why the chick said that, because either she was trying to get clout, or I'm not sure how old she is, but
what else could she be? What else?
Well,
what else could it be?
It could be she's trying to get clout, or it could also be it's so ingrained in the culture since Lil Wayne has been rapping and rhyming nigga with nigga for the last 20 years of my life, and she's 20 years old. So every rap song, is
dude, it's even made its way into rock and roll now.
Hold on. For the culture, I gotta take note. The white man is tired of y'all rhyming nigga with nigga, and I think that's the culture needs to be put on notice. Like, bro, everybody's sick of it.
You need to put that on the shirt.
Look at his face.
But do you know what's funny about that is that pay attention though, right? The white girl actually, when you look at her, you could tell she's not even hanging around black people. So you could tell all her blue-eyed blonde hairs, white friends that's the problem. You niggas think everybody want to be around you.
Man, I don't want to piss you off. You're right.
Nobody want to be around you niggas. I'm black and I don't hang around you niggas.
Yeah, but niggas and black
Hold on, no, let me finish. She only said that because, again, as I said in the beginning, it's been mainstreamed.
Oh,
that is true.
That's why she said it. And so when you look at her, oh my God. And so when you look at her and you look at who she's hanging out with, she ain't hanging around a bunch of Bonquishas, and they ain't all banging a bunch of Tyrones. I'm sure one or two of them banging Tyrones.
Okay, play this.
You see, this is the problem with niggas. Niggas really think niggas really think that they are that important that everyone wants them in their circle. Don't nobody want you niggas and your drama around their life.
Yeah, but check this out.
That's not to say white people don't have drama. That's just to say don't nobody want y'all constantly. But this is a chick, she looks about what, 20, 21? Like Savage said, the last 20 fucking years, it's what has been ingrained in the culture.
Yeah, but she's
now y'all want to be upset.
Warning what's ingrained in the culture is not real. You're a fucking idiot.
You're a fucking degenerate.
I
dumb nigger.
I ain't gonna say all that, but I think this chick is from the Carolinas, right? And if she is hanging out with any black folks, they're respectable black people. You know what I'm saying?
Oh my God!
I would have impaled this bitch.
It's a shame how black people just can't tell the truth. This is why I don't hang around black people, because none of you niggas can't tell the truth.
That it's
bunch of dumb niggas lying.
She wanted was attention from monsters.
Like my family's from South Carolina. Like if she's hanging out with any black folk, they're respectable black people that she hanging out with.
Yeah, and if she's not,
all listen to Lil Wayne and smoke a weed together.
But bro, if she's not hanging around black folks,
The word nigger is mainstream. Why are black people so hard pressed to understand that? You niggas say it in every rap, every video, every movie that has become mainstream, and then you act shocked when you see it's mainstream.
Go ahead.
This is wild.
Trying to jump in.
You mean to tell me she ain't never bombed?
Hey.
Hold on, bro. You cut off a lot. You're jumping a lot. You kind of break the one mic rule way more than everybody else. You're standing out, David. You're a shining star, but I need you to fall back a bit, bro. True Hype, you were trying to jump in there, bro.
All right, so I got family in South Carolina, man, and even in like Buckhead or whatever, or not Buckhead, was it Hilton Head, and even Buckhead, if you go to Atlanta or whatever, there's a little bit of mixing or whatever. They ain't hang with niggas, you know what I'm saying? Like, they're respectable black folks, man. They be Cosby kids back in the day, and they don't get no play in certain circles. Some people used to call them educated lames or whatever. This chick, if she's in the Carolinas, she's probably hanging out with respectable black people, and it's probably like 2 or 3, and somebody put a battery in her back, and she's got comfortable with talking to them, and that's the only reason why she's doing it online. Yes, it's been mainstream. No, but I'm like, the company that fired her was like of the Carolinas.
But
you know what
all
I'm saying?
we're asking, yes or no, is do you think she's taking nigga D? That's all we're asking.
No, she's way too feminine to be taken.
No, like she ain't
getting bust down by her dad.
Wait, hold on. You asked me the question, right?
No. Stop. What do you niggas say? She's too feminine to be getting black dick, and that shit is fucked up, and I need you to explain yourself. You were called to the floor. How are you? She's too feminine to be fucking a nigga. Is that what you're saying, sir?
Is this the same? Wait, hold on. Are we talking about Grace, or are we talking about the girl in the picture?
Either way, I assume the girl in the picture right now on screen, but either way, the idea, it doesn't matter the woman, the fucking idea is amazing, and I want you to explain this.
Well, from what I can see about American niggas, a lot of y'all really like a woman with some good flatback, verbally, specifically. I call it verbal gladiator matches. Y'all like that in a woman?
Nah, man. More like most.
I don't like it right now. I fucking hate.
Was that Garian that just said that?
Yes, it was.
Man. I've seen it.
Yeah, but that's
Garian,
a different
Garian, I'm trying to protect you, bro. Just be quiet. Don't say that dumb shit ever again.
Hey, have you ever listened to Have you ever listened to the dudes in this space talking about how they don't like that shit?
No,
and how they don't want to fight all the damn time?
Yo, True Hype. Let me tell you what happens, right? Is that Garian's not from here, so he goes to many black spaces. And the problem is that because they're not from here, they think that all black men like it. And so they come to spaces of the black men that move different, and then they just insert that and say, yeah, all of you are like that.
Yeah.
And then they don't understand that it doesn't work for all of us.
I'm not gonna make him play the all game, like not all or whatever. I get it. It's common. I think among women, black men are known to be less domineering than most of their own men, right? And I know this to be true. Listen, we dirty folks and I, we had this whole thing over the weekend last week about DZ and putting your hands on women, and I'm like, the very idea of a girl getting a little bit roughed up, you niggas get your panties in a bunch, and I'm like, listen, nobody's arguing that you should just be beating girls up willy-nilly, but like, let's not act like the real world doesn't exist outside of this fucking panel. You niggas is virtue signaling on. Like, that shit was crazy. I think a lot of men outside of black American men are not as white knightish as black men try to be or appear to be. But yeah, we don't have a reputation of being like manly, aggressive, domineering. I'll smack the shit out of a bitch. Man, I'm
offended by that because I'm a staunch sexist. Hold on, no. I'm offended by that because I'm a staunch sexist.
I too am a sexist. I understand, man.
Yeah, and anyone that knows me up here knows I don't play that bullshit. So I got to be offended.
Look, shaking a woman is a lot different than punching her in the face. I'm just gonna say that, man.
In a way,
just gotta make sure you always be depending on the scenario.
Okay, let's ask this question: have you ever left a bitch, like a pretty bitch?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Was it easier than everything you're talking about?
I brought that up.
I mean,
too.
no, not walking away from that part wasn't easy, but was it
makes it a whole lot easier? It makes it a whole lot
easier
easier if you put hands on her before you leave.
Did this nigga say shaking a bitch is a lot easier? Yo, you niggas say some weird shit.
I said leaving.
I think he said different. It's different.
Man, you niggas say some weird shit. But I understand.
Have any of y'all actually got into a situation where you need to punch a woman?
Leaving is different, but no.
Nigga, we in the gulag. We say all kinds of shit.
Yeah, we do.
No. Someone said shaking a bitch is a lot different from smacking a bitch.
Yeah,
and I'm just saying, like, I don't even understand what idiotic man would say that. If another man tells you he's a staunch misogynist, there would be no man with enough intelligence to say some idiotic shit like that. That's the point that I'm making.
Here we go. God damn, nigga can't
Wait, hold on. I said it.
Right.
And you're an idiot for saying it.
Why am I? No. Seriously, you have to break that down for me. Why am I idiot for saying it? Like in response to what Hood had said. In response directly to what Hood said.
No. Hold on. No. You made that comment. You made that comment after I said what I said. You didn't say it in response to what Hood said. I was sitting here listening, so don't try to sneak it past.
No. I'm not sneaking past anything.
Bro.
Like,
No,
first of all, I waited for you to be done.
I'm telling you. But hold on, bro. What I'm telling you, I'm the staunch misogynist up here, and then you made that disgusting, underhanded point.
Dog, I like you, man. I don't do subliminals. Like, I waited for you to get done, I could have been more clear in my communication, but that was not for you. That was toward Hood's point that was made before you spoke.
Well,
okay. Then you know what? If you say that and you say you mean that, then I take it back. My bad, bro. Simple as that. Simple as that.
All I'm saying is, if you put your hands on a woman, it makes it a whole lot easier to leave, whether she's ugly or good looking.
But hold on, if you ask Snowman to tell you, I don't play that bullshit.
I'll smack the shit out of a bitch. I don't care.
Well, take this in, because like Hood was doing this, like he was over on another panel, and the one nigga like was talking about like he operates a dictatorship or whatever you're saying, right? And then as soon as the conversation came to
hey man, that Nokia phone sound fucked up.
All of a sudden, everybody was attacking Hood and dirty folks. They're just like, oh, you guys are misogynists and shit, and it's like, bro, you just said you operate a dictatorship. Like, what's going on?
Dude, if you're over the pond, why does it sound like you're in the hood on an Obama phone?
That's Andre, isn't it?
No, that's Garian.
No, it's not.
No, that's his girl trying to yank the phone from him. You got to get free, bro. Buy a new phone. She gave you a Nokia, bro. We in 2024.
I think it's Snowman. I see you try to pretend like you don't know who I am.
Hold on.
I know who you are. Come on.
Twice in a row now. I've had
you got a hole in your backyard you point to with the shovel every day too, just like I do.
Twice in a row. So all right. You got the shovel. That's good. I'm glad to hear this is all lighthearted, because it's weird. It's weird for me to have this experience twice now, almost back to back, where the last guy said he was a dictator, and then little jokes about DV come up, and then we have this whole fucking DV shaming conversation and shit. And I'm like, bro, just the fucking joke makes people get on. Why, bro? Not one woman was punched in the face during this live stream. I promise you, it wasn't me. I can't speak for all you niggas on the panel, but I ain't beat no bitches up while we was talking. Like, niggas just made jokes. I don't know why we got to make it like this.
The day's not over yet.
Excuse me?
And that's the thing. Even in that conversation, and even like I don't want to bring up like the other topic that was going around the space before this, but basically it's like you got dudes saying that like no matter the scenario, it's never okay to defend yourself. And like you got niggas saying like their baby moms, their fucking their ex, their wife or whatever, pulled weapons on them. Like some of them talk about they got stabbed and fucking.
Right, these motherfuckers. Yeah, that right, Gary, and these motherfuckers will kill you over a word, but they won't do shit about a woman fucking around on them.
Don't worry, I'm somewhat familiar.
Of course, you're supposed to defend yourself. Then I ain't talking about that.
Nah. Like the problem is, like these dudes are like, no matter, even if she attacked you,
Oh.
like these dudes will rationalize it as like, yeah, she might have stabbed me, but she didn't go for my vital organs.
Yeah, they say there's never a reason to ever hit a woman, and I say, yo, like everything's always on the table.
So you're saying if she comes at you with a knife, you shouldn't hit her?
Here's what I noticed. Y'all have created a whole new conversation instead of answering that one question I asked. Do you think she has taken it?
No, man, it's 2024, man. Like, look, Bill Gates' own daughter was dating a respectable black boy. I was dating a respectable black boy.
That's a yes, because I want to cut through in the room because everybody pretending like this ain't a mating call. Y'all taking this
another question. Why do you care so much?
Hold on, David. I hear your point, and I just want I get you trying to bring it up, and so let's have it out. I think the very question is only a concern for white men who are concerned with that sort of shit. Because there's a bunch of white guys, they make the jokes, paying the toll, burning the coal, all that shit. And I get it because only men believe in property and territory. This is why women give their pussy away to everybody. Because only men believe in owning that shit. And so only men would even have that issue. And so in that sense, I think it's only a white man's concern whether or not she fucks black guys every now and then. It's 2024. Like a lot of white women have fucked the black guy, and then they try to, move back and act like it never happened because they just want to know. A lot of bitches just want to know.
Right. So that should be the basis.
A lot of white dudes have done the same thing with black girls.
Conversation.
Not really, man. Because chicks get comfortable doing all kinds of stupid shit, man. Like I done seen chicks in nightclubs like say the N-word, and I look at them look like weird, like. Damn, you comfortable up in here? And I don't even care really, but I'm just like, look how comfortable this motherfucker is. And they damn near about to fellatiate me. You know what I'm saying? I don't think that's the right tense of the word. To apologize.
That's where David's initial line. Hold on, David. That's where your initial argument does play out. Like if you're out in a nightclub and this white girl's comfortable, like those videos where it's like a whole bunch of white girls dressed up nice and cute at some party, and they're rapping along the Little Baby word for word. Yeah, in the public scenario with that shit, I'm assuming all y'all bitches is with it, so I'm just gonna play my cards right. But that's kind of like I agree with you with that. I agree with you with that one, David. I mean, yeah, David, I agree with you with that one. But like generally speaking, it's not something to really trip about. Just play it cool.
Yeah, that's what this video and the other one on Sharon panel is. It's both of you. You're showing mating calls. It's not.
Can we make David read that comment? Can we make David read that comment since he likes to talk?
I'll mute.
You know what? God damn it, Snowman. No, you've been called to do a job. Can you shout out Big Time's comment for us, David? It's on the screen.
Yes,
right there,
yes, we can. I can read. Can we find a woman no, somebody else read that.
I'll read that.
Can we find a woman for David to slap right now so
you almost got me, man. I got a corporate job. I can't do that.
He has to pay a very expensive escort to do that.
You shouldn't be up here, sir. You shouldn't be up here.
I don't know if y'all heard me earlier, but I vote for Savage Red to be the new honorary white man because Snowman hasn't been doing his job.
Hey, is that
No, Snowman's an OG, man. We got to keep him.
I haven't talked to Savage in like forever, but he's not honorary. He's an actual white man. That's such a weird framing. He's got the cowboy hat and everything. Like, bro, that is a weird. What do you mean,
dude?
Honorary?
You get a new white guy and kick me out of the gulag already, dude. What the fuck is wrong with you?
Also, Savage has 2 mixed kids, so I don't know if he's a.
Dude, you act like you bet, man.
He's a modern white man.
He just set these new gulag motherfuckers straight, Hood.
Hey, Snowman, anybody give you a plate?
He's a classic white man. He's got 2 mixed kids. He's a traditional white man.
Because I just thought about it. It's like y'all reverse lynching. Because this has nothing to do with those two videos.
Why do you sound like you're about to cry?
With white
because
man.
he is.
Yeah, Dave was a pro-black, so
y'all
he's
got me, man. Y'all good. Y'all are throwing me all off, man.
Yeah, but you know, honestly, we can only go so far with the women, though, man. Because like, what are we actually gonna do to this woman right here?
Wait, Savage has an honorary Sally Hemings.
Sherry lost her job.
Nothing, but to have a discussion where we're bringing up the past between men of different races, agitating the whole thing over broad that want to get black. You know.
I'm just saying, you got an honorary Sally Hemings.
It's 2024. Nobody gives a fuck if a black dude fucks a white woman.
There we go. And that way we shouldn't be having this conversation on the use of the
N-word. Even among white guys, most white guys don't. That's a rare.
Most
thing.
white guys are weird and want to see their wife get fucked by a black dude.
Yeah,
so
there's that. Yeah. There's a lot of
that. Hold up. That is outlandish.
No, that's facts though.
No,
Savage,
you may not be one of them, and I'm not one of them, but I know a lot of white dudes that are weird like
Savage. No, Savage.
Sir. No.
Savage. Look up porn statistics, man. It's one of the top rated searched in America.
Sir.
Hey, Savage. I would say that it's probably not like an overwhelming majority, but it's a lot more now than ever. And I get weird like coworkers and have in the past that like ask me like weird like questions about like, you know, partners or whatever. And I'm like, I never talked to them about any kind of sexual relations, whatever. And I was like, that's weird to me, man. If I don't have a conversation with you about certain topics, I just like, that's off limits with me and you. You know what I'm saying? And there's a lot of them cats be like doing that. And I've actually talked to some older black dudes that said the same thing. Like where dudes would be asking them questions about them and their wives and shit. It's weird, man.
Yeah, it happened to me in my 20s. You know what else happened to me? White women like to watch you sleep with other white women. Shout out to red-haired, green-eyed girls. They be like, I want to see you sleep with my sister. I'm like, bet.
Okay, so again,
I want to see me sleep with your sister too. Fucking crazy.
I'm just making sure that the different races going at each other because of hoes and heat.
I wonder how much of that idea is something that's porn related as opposed to how much it's in the real world. Because I gotta say, this has never happened to me personally, but I do personally know somebody, and this is somebody I take their word on it because how well we know each other. It's like, you know, blood relatives or whatever, but like they've been approached and then participated in some cuck shit with a white couple.
Not gonna lie, Hood, I do want to expound on that because I think it's weird that people find that attractive in the first place. Because if you're willing to, you know, beat your meat to it.
Did they tell you the whole story though, Hood?
Jesus fucking Christ! Can anybody get a fucking thought out before someone?
No, man, you got about 7 seconds.
No, man. You have to have balls to really talk along in this conversation.
Okay,
right?
well, in that case, regardless of the porn statistics, you also have to realize the porn statistics are global porn statistics.
I'm talking about America, Savage.
No, they break it down. They break it down country.
They break it down by daggone county.
Yeah.
What the fuck? What the fuck are y'all talking about?
So they break it down.
That's why I said Snowman is not white man improperly.
So they break it down by IP address.
Oh,
by user.
No, they could, but they, you know, that's not beneficial.
But they only go to county. That's the
I mean, county is a really that's really pinpointed.
A really poor white county for that shit to happen.
Yeah, but that like county is pinpointed though. You're talking about like thousands of people. That's a very narrow segment to say, and that's actually what people are really searching for.
Well,
not the polite shit that they don't want anybody to know about.
Okay,
this is that weird shit.
A lot of this shit's tied to that fucking swingers fucking shit.
And I agree with that. Yeah, I will say this.
This is why you can't go to the grocery store and have an upside down pineapple in your basket.
That's crazy. But you know what though?
Hilarious.
This is a true story.
I just found out about that crazy shit.
No, it's a true story. It's never happened with me with white people. So shout out to Snowman, you off the hook. But black people have done that because my username used to be Chicken Hawk Swinger because I want to be Chicken Hawk, right? You know the chicken hawk
I've
from
never,
Foghorn Leghorn.
bro, hold on. I'm sorry. Now I'm being an asshole, but dirty folks, because you raising an argument that's new and interesting, and I gotta jump in here. I rarely see black cuck porn. Maybe once or twice in all of my years, bro. 42 years old, and I know
while
porn.
you're
That's what I'm
watching
trying to tell you.
porn.
I almost never. No, it's not about. It's not that I watch it, but I know it's there. Because if you just like scan it, like if you watch one video, suggested videos and shit like that, I know how it exists, and I'm not even being ashamed about watching porn. It is what it is,
Shout out to
motherfucker. I'm
that.
just saying.
Yeah, shout out to
I
that.
Not
know
also
that.
a lot of
it's
a
out
lot of
there.
porn is amateur, so it's not like people are like they can't make
Right,
it, that
and
they
you
won't
don't
make it.
see a lot of black cuck porn. So for you to experience some black cuck shit is a whole other level. Shout out to you.
On several times, bro. Because okay, Foghorn Leghorn had the little chicken hawk that used to beat him up, right? That was my little dude, right? So I wanted to have an email address called chickenhawk at Yahoo. This is like, in the 2000s, right?
Oh, he was on Black Planet with it.
Bro, listen, bro.
Oh, shit.
Yahoo 362. But anyway, so they wouldn't let me have Chicken Hawk because too many people had it. And I didn't want to take a number like Chicken Hawk 2106 such like. So I said Chicken Hawk Swinger. I'm not thinking anything about it. I'm like Chicken Hawk Swinger. So people will search for your
crazy on Black Planet.
bro. People will search by your email address, right? So fine ass chicks will hit me up like, yo, I want to use some of this coochie. I'm like, bet you should. And they'd be like, yo, my man, I got a boyfriend, but he want to watch. I'm like, I don't give a fuck. You can send a chair across, room. And it's the first time I ran a train with a nigga in the room. Like, I don't give a fuck. And then I'll be on my way. She'll call me and be like, yo, he just want to see if he can suck it before you put it in. I'm like, oh, hell no. Bust a U-turn. I'm going back home.
That's crazy.
Hood. This comment is what I was saying.
They tried to put him in bondage.
This comment is what I'm saying. Most porn is amateur porn. They can't control what you put out.
No, that's
if
now.
You want a certain type of thing, you can
that's
make it
now.
Wait a second. Dirty folks, you jump back in on this one. Let me say this though, because I was doing community mythology, talking about conspiracy theories on my last stream, and I think we found another conspiracy theory. Is all the black cuck porn being suppressed? Like we just don't want people to know how many cucks there are in the community?
No. I think it's the marketing, bro. Because shout out to the homie, bro, and his wife. They used to be swingers for years until they divorced because I guess he cheated. I don't know why you cheat when your marriage is swinging marriage, but anyway, and for years they were doing that. I don't think he touched another man, but they used to go to the parties and all that. So
what the fuck? Hold the fuck up. How does a swinger cheat, man? You gotta explain this Chinese algebra to me.
Swingers can't cheat. That's their whole thing.
No.
You gotta include her in all the parts of the process.
If she's not there, it's cheating. That's how that works. It's a trust thing.
Right,
Girls
maybe.
Man, it's never fun to be a cuck, man. You thought that you could just go over there and get new bitches. No, she gets to choose them, and you gotta lick them.
No, Hood. Let me tell you what black cuck porn is, right? And this is the part no one's gonna tell you. Black cuck porn is these gay black men letting their wife take girls trips. Right, the wife doesn't do it in front of them, but they let them go on girls trips, and that's the black cuck porn. Because the nigga knows that his girl's getting going to get her back blown out, but he just pretends like, well, as long as I'm not there to see it, it's not happening.
Here's how
we should film that shit.
That's black cuck porn.
That's the movie.
And this is why I agree with him. Like,
that's the movie right
there.
But
it's cuck porn with extra steps. But I agree with him because I've never been with a girl with in a relationship that asked me to wear condoms. So they go home and let that nigga eat her out with me dripping. So it's cuck porn with extra steps. I'm with you.
Yeah.
I'm with you.
Man, that's some wild stuff, man. Hey, and people talking about there's never a reason to ever put your hands on a woman.
Wait a minute.
Well, there's always a reason.
Wait a minute. You're gonna fight over?
That's a joke.
You're gonna fight over? Stop! Take it out. He wouldn't walk away.
Wait, hold on. That one that's a joke, and then two, your chick that you're with. Wait, hold on. Your chick that you're with decides to get a cream pie, and then goes home to you to you know what I'm saying, like get the little Debbie out.
And bro, that happens
First,
a
I
lot,
don't
bro.
eat box. So.
That happens a lot, bro.
I am not
laugh.
hearing Debbie's ever again now.
I haven't heard too many black dudes say that.
Realest bitches ever at like 21.
I know.
You don't.
I'm sorry,
don't
but
do
I
that.
know. David, excuse me, forgive me, y'all. I know I participated in this conversation, but I gotta say, I just do not like the direction that this part of the conversation has went, and I participated, and I'm just saying this is.
I'm uncomfortable with it, dude. I'm very uncomfortable with this.
Okay, here's the thing. You never heard
beautiful
men
white
talk.
woman on the screen, and you niggas.
He got
like
here
this?
because
No, he's never heard a man say it because men don't say it. Women brag about it. Like you get a homegirls talk about that shit. Yeah, I went home and I ate me a. Guys don't say it.
Swishing around this cream pie.
Are we really going to keep going on about this gay shit?
No, well, that
sounds like it.
I don't know too many black dudes that engage in that kind of stuff or would even go toward that. But I've heard a lot of people on these podcasts now, especially that are not black, talk about these very topics.
What you mean?
We need hold on. David, I'm gonna save us all. We need a hard reset. Everybody take a deep breath.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Maybe if you reflect on it tomorrow, you're gonna wake up in the morning and say, you know what, that shit that came out my mouth really didn't make no sense. But give it time to marinate, baby. Give it time to marinate.
I really don't.
Go ahead, Anonymous. Go ahead.
I really don't because I think that there's a difference between remembering something and using history as a club in order to justify a double standard. Because at the end of the day, that word is not doing you any physical bodily harm. And we discriminate on a daily basis for whatever reason. Now, what I've come to learn, because I've even had talks with my elders about I've even had talks with my elders about the past situation. And what I've come to notice that
she's sitting there waiting for some dude to say, you know what I'm gonna say. She waiting for that dude to give her what she wants. To say, shut the fuck up. I'm your nigga daddy, man.
I mean,
come on.
I'm your nigga daddy.
I'm not even opposed to that direction, but on an internet YouTube panel, I mean, I like it for the spectacle sake of it all, but it's not really necessarily going to lead you nowhere because it's all internet shit. But I'm not opposed to it.
I have a question.
Hey.
Then this is a question for the panel, but it's come from the chat. GS Marvelous think everybody lying about their sexual proclivity. Can I ask you, how can black women be the most promiscuous thing outside of a white girl in college, but nobody's had a sexual experience that's outside the boundary?
Everybody's had Keisha.
What's so amazing about being with a trifling Keisha?
I thought white women had the freaky reputation.
I said drunk college girls.
Yeah, drunk college girls, but once they get past that, they don't really get it.
You're saying college girls, but it's white girls in general.
Right, to a certain age.
Yeah, like 40-year-old white women have the freaky reputation. What do you mean?
Well, yeah, they got that. That's where they got that cougar analogy from.
Yeah,
they built the whole industry.
I mean, it's all Sex in the City modeled after.
Yeah.
They think it's a rite of passage to be like that. Some of them anyway.
But I will say this though, I've never seen a white girl literally being penetrated on Twitter. I've seen a lot of black girls getting DP'd on Twitter.
What?
Nah, you just not the right amount of clicks away.
Oh, I ain't
that stuff.
Yeah, dirty. Yeah, dirty. You're kind of.
Can we move it back to the topic instead of just talking about gay porn?
That
would be wonderful, dude. I feel really. You know what's ironic about this, Savage, is usually you don't hear black people talking about gay shit.
This ain't gay.
We're not talking about porn, like gay porn.
I mean, we kind of went to the next step after DP.
Yeah, can we just get off the topic? Period. Not gonna lie.
Hey, I got a question. Is it gay if a guy has to suck your dick?
Yeah, that's gay. Yes.
Okay, so that story about that wasn't gay then.
That was like 20 minutes ago.
And I bust a U-turn.
You're not wrong. Let's move off the entirety of the subject.
Yeah.
Play a bit more of the clip because I don't know what's going on.
Look at this girl keeps saying the N-word and
the outcome that we wanted, and it's automatically racist.
JOI.
And I can attest as a black man who's been around almost 40 years that it's not in the public arena. Most of the overwhelming majority of help that I've had has come from white people. So and most of the negative things that I've had happen to me have come from my own. So I've gotten out of this whole this preposterous stance of standing on history as a justification to continue to be prejudiced against white people. I didn't live.
All right.
So
can I add one more piece of it? Because a lot of the history is a lie. You know, you take 10 minutes to say one thing. Hold on. The history is a lie, though. The history you were taught is a lie.
PhD that was cooning for white boys. Didn't you say that? Look, didn't you say that you've been with white men before, PhD?
No, I didn't.
On the previous panel, you said how white men are so nice. How treat black women so good.
Why y'all do that to her? Stop doing that.
How white men treat black women so good, way better than black men.
Okay, what does that have to do with anything?
Because they girl.
So basically, what you did was you said, because I, have been around.
You're a better wench. You're a better wench.
See, he's starting to get that.
Oh wow!
Y'all.
No, you're a better wench. You're a better wench.
Talking about these.
Oh,
y'all
we talking to the black
talking about these good white folk, right?
What they're doing sign language.
No, right. And so you're using
you putting words in my mouth, ma'am. You're putting words in my mouth.
Better wench is talking. What are you talking about? The N-word.
Oh my God!
Don't scratch your ass, boy.
I'm characterizing what you said, and that I'm characterizing it in my own way.
Look at her. She's like, why is the attention leaving from me?
Okay, hold on. Okay, let me try to set it for y'all because I guess this conversation is getting a little too difficult. PhD, go ahead, finish out the statement. Anonymous, I'm gonna let one more go around. Go ahead. I want to get
anonymous. Your mic is kind of bored too.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's static.
It's static.
So you used your experience to discount the experience of other people, right? You even told me, like, oh, well,
not just my experience. Not just my experience.
I let you speak.
Right, she's back
because
at.
you keep trying to pigeonhole my talking points. You keep trying to pigeonhole my talking point into your assumptions. That's exactly what you're doing.
Turn the camera off.
No,
okay.
Are you gonna let me
turn it off?
Now if you keep mischaracterizing what I said, don't try to keep
Anonymous.
Tell him his mic. He got to come back in. His mic is bad.
Anonymous, you can hear me?
I can hear you.
Okay. When you scream into your microphone, we can't hear you. That's number one. Number two, you could clear up anything that she mischaracterized after she's finished.
Well, real quick, let me make a pause and some quick announcements. Shout out to JH Marvelous with the $3 Cash App. Thank y'all so much for coming through tonight. We're gonna wind this down in a hot minute because I know Snowman wants to go on next, and we're gonna send a layup over to Snowman's channel. So everybody just sit tight. We're going to move this thing over to Snowman's. He's going to have his own review of some other footage, some current footage from today's conversation over on Sharon's channel because y'all motherfuckers don't respect the apostrophe. I respect pronouns and apostrophes and shit. And so Sharon, he had a whole different conversation. Huh?
Where's the apostrophe? That's Sharon, sir. Sharon_Bracy. That's Sharon, sir.
No, yeah, I'm with Dirty on that because what that is that that's a black man trying to pretend like his mom didn't give him a girl's name.
Right.
The apostrophe is implied, but shout out to JH Marvin. He says he's for the real black supremacist. I don't know if he's talking about him or me, but I'll take that. Thank you either way, because I fuck with apostrophes and shit. That's why he shouted me out.
That's Sharon. I don't care what you say.
That's a Tim day you talking about.
There's a country song.
Shout out to Poseidon MGTOW with the $5 Cash App. What were you saying, True?
Oh, my bad for stepping on you. But there's a country song about a boy named Sue, where the dude
by Johnny Cash.
Yeah, he talked about basically he wasn't gonna be in his son's life, so he named him Sue, so he'd be tough.
Hey, you know what? Thanks, because I think I might play that as one of my opening songs tonight.
A boy named Sharon or a boy named Sharon?
Look, if you're gonna play,
for some reason, I don't find this guy as a tough guy though. I don't know.
No, definitely not. And I don't think he would cop to that either. And shout out to Marshall.
Built like a Tyrone.
Yeah, no, not at all. He don't have none of that energy. And shout out to Marshall with the $20 Cash App. Thank you so much, man. Thank y'all all for coming through tonight.
Hulk! Smash! Smash you!
You make Hulk angry. You not like Hulk angry. Hulk no like fighting girls.
Do you know how hard your life is to be that big and that ugly? Do you know how hard her life is? But that's why she can
Why
fight.
do you think she's fighting them black
Right.
girls, man?
Yeah,
She
that's why she
found
can
her
fight.
joy.
Hey, look. In the words of Daniel Tosh, man, if you're not pretty, you better work really hard.
Well, hold on, though. They forced her down that road. They're the ones that's bullying her.
Yeah.
We ain't bothering her. They are.
Touche. I got a question. When I look at Sharon and what's his name, Liverback. What the fuck? Oh, Lamar Black.
Liver.
Liver Black. Hey, you need to be like your homeboy and put your finger underneath the words, man.
No, bro, it's small text. I'm looking at it. What you know? The letter's little. There is really.
That was racist.
That was kind of racist. But my whole thing is this: they do all this masculinity cuffing, but they can't beat a girl. Like, why would I listen to a dude that can't check a girl? Like, what are you gonna tell me except how to be a slave to a girl? So when I look at these gentle ladies, I'm not sure what they are. These non-binary guy girls getting punked out by like a cute white girl though. Like she's not even ugly. You know, that's crazy. You have to take in consideration, bro, the level of a white woman in charge of HR can control them all, like the One Ring from Lord of the Rings, bro.
Hey, Hood, I nominate that to be one of your clips, man. Have her saying like one of them niggas or whatever, and then giggling afterwards.
A white woman.
I don't know. I do the slave.
I love
break.
her giggle, by the way.
I love. Yeah, I love how she came up in the lingerie top, bro. Like enticing people.
Man, if you guys really knew her and her dad's backstory, you guys wouldn't be talking like you are.
Oh, I know about her dad, man. He
go ahead. My bad, man. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
You shouldn't have internet heroes. You never know.
Yes, I was gonna say there's a lot of double dutching that goes on between the two.
Hey,
are
you serious?
Hey, West Virginia? Yeah. They West Virginia with it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh damn, man, that's crazy, man.
That's wild.
That's why there's a no con. That's why there's
West Virginia.
That's why they have no. That's why they had. That's why he got
arrested.
arrested for violating a no contact order.
Hey, you know what's crazy? Hey, you know, hey, that they was singing hard about West Virginia. Hey, but like you know what's crazy though? There's still a Negro that would go.
With who?
Of course there is. Of course, no. True Hype is right. There's still a Negro that would go.
With who?
He's right. He's right. There's still a Negro that would be on go.
I'm okay with going. I respect going, but don't you stay there. What the fuck is wrong with you?
Oh no,
there's a Negro that would.
About West Virginia.
Yeah, they would stay.
There's a Negro that would. But here's the question I asked. Right, Hood Conservative. What's the date on this? And there's a reason I keep asking this.
I don't have an exact date, but it's within the last couple of days.
This was yesterday, the day before. Yeah.
But when you look at the bottom of the stream, it gives you the hours and this and that.
This is an upload. This is an upload that somebody snagged. That's what I'm trying to tell you. That I can't really pin it.
Okay, because I want to know the date on this. Because there's a reason why I'm asking what's the date on this.
Like 2 days ago, bro. People been doing shows on this all morning. So maybe yesterday, honestly.
Right, because this is a current event kind of thing. So it's not far away. It's in the last couple of days.
Yeah, I was going to say, is this before or after Grace's dad got arrested?
It is a day ago. My bad.
Yeah, that's not true about West Virginia. You're incorrect.
It's not West Virginia?
So this is on Sharon's channel?
Yeah, it's on Sharon's channel.
Oh, okay. Because I'm gonna look because I got a few things I got to prove for a couple of sim
He might have
niggas.
clipped it. I mean, he might have edited this part out. We never know. Because today's show, I was gonna replay some of his thing from today, and he cut it all out from the replay, like almost immediately too. He's quick with
I
that.
got a
shit.
lot of it, dude. I got like 3 hours.
I know Gary and hitting the email. Right now. Dear CT, Black Thoughts is gonna look into it. He's gonna find out.
What?
Nothing.
Sure, all right.
Gary, know what I'm talking about.
I get you, but how dare you, man? How dare you?
How dare you?
That is crazy. Wow.
Oh, now I know what y'all talking about. Yeah.
Gary knows why I said that.
Now I know.
I want to know how old this is right here because I'm gonna prove a point.
They saying that was true.
Like a day or two. But that's crazy. So her boyfriend and her pappy the same person. That's some Appalachian Popeye stuff right there.
Hey, you know, man, like
she's
I don't know.
Look, she's her own half aunt.
Man, I would man, man.
You know what though? This was my problem, and I wanted to say this earlier. And this is my problem with the branding when I say that heterosexual men have to rebrand. The fact that they correlate criminal with black, so my daddy been in jail so many times, I'm blacker than you. The how they convolute criminal with black. And then when I say black is for women, gays, and felons, and everybody like, whoa, bro.
Oh wow, clip that. Cause see, I've been fighting you a little bit on that, and like, man, what the hell is he talking?
I don't know why that's a
fighting against it. But now you hit it.
But okay. Straight black men don't get to be. Straight black men are terrorists at this point. It's over.
Yeah, the white people are black people.
Well, that's what they say. Like, but like some BLM type would say that, you know, the broads laundering money.
I like that.
Yeah,
hey, hold
broads
on.
laundering money.
I'm defending BLM.
Hey, they did pull up damn near.
I'm defending BLM,
and all that money went on J's and mansions too.
Yeah, I know, right? Gay housing. They might.
I'm actually going to post that on Facebook as soon as we're done here. Broads laundering money. BLM.
Look, man. When I first heard about BLM, they did a symposium at Loyola University in Chicago, right? And there was some activists was like, man, fam, you got to come up here, bro. This shit gonna be wild. I'm like, I ain't coming up there to see no girls. They was like, they got free food. I'm like, all right, I'm on my way, right?
Yeah.
So, you know, they had like not Little Caesars, Pizza Hut catered them. So it was pizzas everywhere and a bunch of grape soda. You know, they catered to the Negro, right?
Grape soda.
Hey, dude, I need to find that video I had that I showed on one of the Dirty Snow podcasts that had grapey in it.
Bro, that was hilarious, that grapey commercial. Bro, I'm telling you, I'm being honest. They had Pizza Hut and grape soda, bro. I don't know what kind. It was like in the
I bet it was Fanta.
It probably was because it wasn't like Crush. It was like an off.
Right. You know if it was Crush or that ginger ale.
That Fuego. Yo, that Fuego grape, right?
It was something, bro. It was something. I don't remember the type of grape soda. So I'm eating pizza, and they had like 3 butch chicks and a transgender on there talking about how hard his life is because he wear dresses and people pick on him. And they like, yo, bro, like this is not about black lives. They say they only use black men to get the money, then they give all the money to the lesbians. And I was like,
everybody knows they use black people as leverage.
Right, but this is before they got big. This is like when they first started. Like right after.
But they got money dirty like to start. You know, Big George.
Yeah, Big George.
Big George gave him some money, man, to start.
Big G. Big George. This is what they did. Ferguson started the Black Lives Matter hashtag on Twitter, and then Big George trademarked it and made it an organization. So he kind of got grandfathered into a movement that was already happening from the black boys down in Missouri, and he just ran with it. And people were donating thinking it was that, but it was really these big burly broadback butch bitches, right? And later on, we all saw what it was. But in the beginning, when they first started, and it was like, yo, Dirty, don't believe that shit. And it was like, yo, they got food though. I'm like, all right. And I came up and listened to them. So I gotta salute them though, because Come on, bro. I ate like a whole pizza, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro. It's 8 slices in a pizza. I ate like a whole pizza, bro. So shout out to them.
Hey, but dirty man, that Darren Sproles, I think was the dude's name, the one that got found, like you know what I'm saying, deleted. Like that was the main dude that was talking about them. He was like, yo, you know what I'm saying? Like they doing dirty stuff out here. These cats flew in and they taking the money. And and then his car got bombed out. Go ahead, Sam.
None of that happening in Chicago, bro. Like, confirm this. Dirt. So, was BLM deep in Chicago?
BLM wasn't deep in Chicago. BLM, you know what? Because it happened so quick in Chicago that they had to stick to Boys Town. Pause. So they can only do their thing in the gay community.
Yeah.
But
who was that? The hood doing what they wanted to do to stand up?
Nah, it was a bunch of goofy ass single mamas. It wasn't no dudes out there.
You know what I'm saying? When shit went up and when shit went down.
Oh, you talking about when everybody got that insurance money from arson?
Yeah, it was gays and single moms and gays, bro. And it was
bro. That narrative that BLM was in Chicago. Nah, that was the hood looking for justice. Bro.
No, we got Antifa. We didn't really get BLM like that. Antifa came in.
Wait, hold on. So y'all actually got Antifa agents up in Chicago?
No.
Them cats, they came in, man. They were Big G bust them in a bunch of different cities.
Shit was crazy.
It's crazy, bro.
Like if anything, and that's what pissed everybody off, and that's why when people be mad at BLM and then be saying Chicago, I be thinking they like, okay,
no, they lying.
Y'all part of the thing. Like none of that shit. Like everything everybody mad about, that shit. We ain't gonna talk about it because y'all trying to and they mad that they thought they was gonna buy out all of American blacks, and when all them cities went up, they feel like they wasted $100 million.
The reason that BLM didn't really blow in Chicago is very simple.
We're too political.
It's not even that. We really hate our bitches out here, so it's really a female way of
nobody goes in Chicago. If they do, they die.
Nah, because we don't ride with our girls. Like if you look at any protest they got, it'd be like a black preacher and a bunch of single moms. It don't really be dudes in that over 18. It'd be like little teenagers. They mom make them march with them. Ain't no grown men rolling with none of that shit because we don't fuck with them like that.
Like Chicago is the anti-black woman capital of Black America.
I didn't say that. You did.
That's wild.
Politically, yes.
That's a clip.
So socially, they still kill for their mama.
Hey, but honestly, y'all both agreed with me before when I was told that piece of advice. They said, hey, there's two types of women you don't mess with: Chicago women and women from New Orleans.
I said Detroit too, but yeah, I give you that. Whole Midwest, really.
Yeah, Detroit. Yeah, you can't leave Detroit women out, man. They're wild.
Yeah. and Artie, let me tell you something, bro. That shit was racist, bro. Grape drink and pizza was racist and shit. Cheap pizza too. Cheap pizza and cheap grape drink. That was racist.
Hold on, where was the pizza from? If it was from Little Caesars, then
no, it was from
I can give that a pass.
Pizza Hut, man.
Was it Supreme?
Pizza Hut?
Nah, it was like the plain was. It had but cheese and the pepperoni. Then it sauce. It had a bunch
like the personal pan joints.
No, the regular pizza.
Ginger ale purple.
Speaking of pizza,
I guarantee you it was some nasty ass gas station Noble Roman's pizza.
No, it was some shit. No, it was
Noble Roman. I was just about to say fuck Joe Biden because New York used to have a bunch of dollar slice pizza shops, and now dollar.
They still do. They're just not.
It's $1.50.
They're just not in the hood no more.
Well,
dollar slices are the worst pizza you're ever gonna eat in New York.
Yes,
if you're a true New Yorker,
slices, dog, they big as hell, dog. Them
hold on. Listen to a true New Yorker. The only time people eat dollar pizza in New York is when you're drunk late in the night. Dollar pizza is not made for real New Yorker.
That's the only time people in the Midwest go to Waffle House.
Hold on.
I swear to God, that's why I'm saying it's so fine. I used to be able to. It's 2 a.m. These motherfuckers still.
But Black Thoughts, come on, man. How many It's two arguments you hear: New York versus Chicago pizza, New York versus Chicago hot dogs. So I feel as disrespected as you did, bro. Like we known for pizza. and you gave me this bullshit. I ate it. It was free, but it was still bullshit.
Yeah, it's bullshit, but here's the thing. Well, hold on. Here's the thing, dirty. I don't even know that Chicago pizza exists. I only know New York pizza, and then everything else is trash.
It's like the
I don't
deep
know
dish, man.
that.
Yeah, we got the
I don't
deep- yeah,
even
we
know.
got the
I don't
deep
even know that Chicago pizza exists, bro. I got to be honest. I've never in my life had a Chicago pizza.
That was racist.
Hold on.
What you're saying
I've
is
never
racist
gone
right now.
anywhere.
That's because
I've
Chicago
never
pizza
gone
is more like a
anywhere.
big ass pot pie.
Chicago pizza is not really.
I've never gone anywhere and seen get a Chicago slice. I've seen New York pizza, New York pizza. I've never seen Chicago pizza.
Chicago
The
has
fuck is that?
Wait, Chicago has deep dish pizza and like
It's like a pizza pot pie.
Yeah, we
right,
got
but it's like taking pizza ingredients and making a different dish out of it. It's not really a pizza like.
but it's not a pizza.
Haters, man. We got thin crust too.
No, but you still get the crust though, hood. Like, and honestly, like because y'all had your own thing, they probably don't market it to you like the rest of the country. But Chicago deep dish is a thing out here in Tennessee.
And they got a pizza chain called Chicago's.
Old Chicago. Yeah. I finished
finished
the beer tour like 3 times, man.
Shaka, you ain't lying about Chicago having bomb ass fucking Franks, bro. The Chicago dog is the best dog on the planet.
I don't know about a Chicago
That's like calling
dog.
pizza
I fuck with
poppers
New
pizza,
York
not
Frank.
gonna lie.
I'm glad y'all call them Franks though. Respect to y'all for calling them Franks. The only New Yorkers call them Franks. I guess Chicago too.
Yeah, Chicago call them Frank.
Yeah,
We call them wieners.
Oh yeah, listen, dirty water. Listen, listen. I told Hood Conservative. Listen, I said I asked Hood Conservative. He knows about the pizza shop downtown that was there that had the line and then magically just closed on 4th Street. One day they were there, the best pizza in downtown Brooklyn, where everybody would go. You had to stand in line and then magically finished, gone.
Nothing's the same no more. Only thing, you know what's still there? The hot dog stand is still there because all the stuff from back.
Yes,
in
the hot dog stand is still there.
I forget the name of it. I never knew the name of that place, but it's
That's
right
like
there. It's not a hot dog stand. It's like a store. They like if they close that shit.
Yeah, papayas.
But yeah, they got a fucking little hot dog store. It's not even like a Frank stand.
Yep.
It's a whole store in the building.
That's
Yeah.
That shit is
It's probably cheaper to operate because it's a smaller storefront, right?
No, they just sell so many fucking hot dogs every day that it makes money. That's a lot of shit you.
Facts. They make it out, but like the
all of this, we need to go into the trades and everything. Man, if we had 1,000 good cooks that woke up and make sure that they there every day, we can always take over.
You would if you could get your women in line.
Not really, man. Because like cooking is the one thing, but the business element is something entirely different.
Horrible.
Yeah, have any of y'all ever actually had to run a business before?
Yeah, I haven't, and that's a horrible business to be in.
Because I mean, the margins are so low, and I know plenty of cooks, man, that don't make no money. That are, excellent cooks, man. Let's start a food
It'd be
truck.
better if you just ran a food truck.
Actually, in order to make money,
like the food trucks be off the chain, man.
You have to be a head chef in a major restaurant.
Yeah. Or it's either that or run a real good food truck with some really good connections.
If you're in the right city, man, the food truck's where it's at. Like not in like Baltimore though, because of the storefront restaurants. You're trying to run the food trucks away from the spots they posted up.
Crime.
Well,
Not
maybe
gonna
that
lie,
too.
having a food truck is probably the best thing that a hood can actually have because you can always just drive.
Yeah, like what is it? Like
not to mention it's real hard to rob a food truck.
There's one storefront restaurant that they open up a food truck in my area, and it's a Mexican restaurant. Man, they're like, damn, we need to close down this brick and mortar, but they had so much money invested into it.
True hype. Can I have the
mic
for a minute, please? Because I'm gonna bounce out. I gotta go over and get this shit started.
Yeah, we're gonna show
get everything set up.
Yeah, I'm gonna come back with white man
about that.
I actually put the link for the stream in the private chat, and it's out in the main chat for everybody out there.
Keep spamming it because we're gonna wrap up in a few.
Okay.
All right.
Got Snowman. You had the floor though. What do you want?
Nah, that's all I wanted to. I was just letting you know I'm bouncing out so I can go finish getting shit put together while you close yours out. You know what I'm saying? And end your stream. That's all I wanted. The links in the private chat, and then I'll spam it in the main chat again too.
I'm gonna come through
Yes,
there.
you have missed the great N-word debate. Black people, we attempted to have black people looking N-word. I don't know how it's successful. You know, maybe we good at it, maybe we're not, but we attempted to have an N-word debate. Niggas were looking N-word. Yes, Vaughn, I'm glad you noticed that. Good on you. Kudos to Vaughn.
Can I ask a question?
Go ahead.
Real quick. My question for the whole panel on the N-word debate. Are we arguing white people shouldn't say it, or are we arguing that white women can do what they want to do? Because the white guy didn't say it.
No, dirty folk. I said it. That's the only power black people have. That's it.
I disagree.
That's their power.
No, I disagree. Black people have a lot of power. They just empower black women because you have to give them power. That's what empower means. Black men have a lot of power globally if they decide to be men instead of black.
Well, what I say is that's the only power they have without putting in the work. That's what I mean. Without putting in the work, like that's the only power they have, right? Somebody say, "Nigga," you be like, "Oh," and they could be all feminine and start blowing snot bubbles and all of that. But like outside of that, you have to put in work, right? Like all the power that I have comes with work. Like so, there's, listen. There's a lot of guys, black, white, Hispanic, that don't play with me because they understand. Like I stand on something, and so like that whole N-word thing doesn't mean anything. Like my power comes from you. You are going to understand I'm a man, and that's where we land. All that N-word shit doesn't mean nothing. I'll snap your neck like any other, and I don't care who you are, black, white, or Hispanic.
I sleep with
like I don't care.
We gotta take a pause. Dirty folk, give me 1 second here. Savage, I appreciate you raising your hand, but like if I wasn't paying attention, I would not have noticed. You just gotta jump in there and tell these motherfuckers to shut up. White man is talking or something. You gotta say something.
Savages don't operate like that. Savages don't operate like that.
I get it, but and fine. I'm not gonna disrespect his respect, but still, like it's hard for me to notice that. Bro, you obviously want to say something, Savage. Jump in there, man.
Yeah, I disagree with you, dirty folks, for the simple fact that this conversation of the topic devolved into cuck stories and gay porn. So I don't really see if we can't stay on topic how all of a sudden black men across the world are gonna just empower themselves or be powerful and act like men if we can't even follow a conversation. Like this conversation proves while Africa is still in mud huts.
Savage,
wait, that was racist. You didn't.
Savage, I'm in the Shut up. I don't care if it was fucking racist. Eat that shit. Savage, you are always welcome here, my good friend.
No. It was a statement. It wasn't an accusation. It was a statement. And you don't want to agree or disagree with me. I didn't have an opinion on it either way. I don't care. But I was just asking. I was trying to get back to topic. But you're right. We did get off topic. We started talking about pizza and all type of shit.
I'm gonna answer your question though. I think it's more of the latter where it's about shouting. It has nothing to do with the diplomatic relationship among the races of men. I think it's another example of
I think it's always about the men. The relations are only about the men. Women don't give a fuck about anything that actually matters. Men have to draw the lines and make the rules. And if men draw crooked lines and make retarded rules, then you're gonna have a bunch of crooked, retarded niggas. It's the way it goes.
Yeah.
So
it's about shouty and the I think it's about shouty and context, dudes not having enough context clues to know that if this ain't a mating ritual, which you can easily turn that into, where it's like, oh, okay, he owned it. You know what I'm saying? Then they should have just heated up on it and said, you gotta go. You're not gonna play around with me.
Here's what I believe too. I believe there's not enough black people who've explored America. America's a beautiful country, bro. Mm-hmm. And there's a lot of places in America that's never seen a black person. And there's a lot of places that black people that live in big cities have never seen, right? So, I've lived in Waterloo, Iowa, Davenport, Iowa, Sioux Falls, South Dakota. Like, I've been amongst Americans, right, of all types, Native Americans, Puerto Ricans, whatever. And one thing I do know about white, and I said this earlier, one thing I do know about white girls is they see black guys as pets, but white people take care of their pets. So it's a cool environment.
Wow.
I mean, they live it.
Savage is trying to jump in there, and I appreciate the hand raising thing, and I probably haven't noticed it as much as I could have, but forgive me for that. This is the new behavior for me. You're introducing the whole. Right? So Savage is trying to jump in there.
So if this woman was 40, then you could probably make that argument. But the fact that this girl's 20, like, unfortunately, it depends on the demographic of person. If a 90-year-old woman said it, then yes, I would believe she was a staunch racist.
Yeah.
Or if a 40-year-old woman said it, it could be a sex thing, or it could be a racism thing.
Right.
In 2024 with a 20-something, it's more likely either clout or it's culture.
More likely culture.
I think with the 40-year-old woman thing,
it's culture.
And racism intertwined in some perverse way.
He said intertwined.
But that chick, but that chick, it was culture. When you look at the way she said it, if you actually just stopped and listened to everything she was saying, it was culture. Because that word has been engraved in a culture. And I'm telling you, that white woman ain't hanging around a bunch of black people. It's not happening. Her friends are all dating white men, and that's how they're talking.
No,
that's the culture.
Hey, Black Dot, she probably is, but you remember that point in the conversation where she said, I went to an urban school. Ha ha. We all know what that means. We know what that means.
All right, I'm about to.
I don't remember that point. Can we go back to that point and show it?
She said it. She said it, bro.
That was great over on Sharon's panel, on Sharon's panel, or whatever. But still, shout out to Apostrophes. But still,
I'm not talking.
His motherfucking name is Sharon.
I'm not talking about Grace.
I know you're not. I was just drawing the line because we were talking about two different. They were talking about two different women in that instance.
Even though I'm Native American, I'm about to do some real black people shit and steal Bad Boys 4. I done set up my whole movie projector and everything. So I'm about to be out. But yo, Savage, sub to my channel. I like you, bro. I like you. You're a coaching guy, bro. I'm out, bro.
You guys don't know who Savage is?
I like him, man. First impressions matter, bro. I like him. He looked like American X, but he cool, right? Look,
I seen Savage over on Mr. Fantastic. He's cool.
Well, that's weird. I wasn't. Wait, you guys thought I was talking about Grace? I'm not talking about Grace. I'm talking about the chick in the apron that was up there
my bad.
For a while, like she in the
like the other girl.
Let me tell you, Grace ain't never dated or slept with no black guy. Grace, if you look, man, let me tell you something. You see, this is the problem. You know what? I'm not gonna say this is the problem because you guys have not listened to her long enough. Grace she just listens to her father. Anyway, the other chick, she's not around black chicks. Like she just is talking because that's her culture. Grace is just doing shock value. That's what Grace is doing. Everyone knows it. And guess what? I guarantee you, Savage will tell you, Savage, is Grace doing shock value or is there something different?
You don't want to believe it.
Yeah, she's a clout goblin.
Grace is shock value. But the other chick, she thinks it's culture.
That's some YouTube shit for you. A clout goblin.
Mm-hmm. When he froze that video of Shorty with the apron on,
gentlemen,
you can see.
It is now 10 o'clock. It's 10:01, and I'm expecting Snowman to be on proper Caucasian time because that's just what I come to expect. And us black folk, We got to keep these white folk accountable. We got to make sure they maintain their shit. You know what I'm saying? So I'm assuming Snowman is live right now. I'm gonna pull up his channel in a hot second, but before I do that, I'm gonna end this stream. And so, gentlemen, we are gonna wrap this one up. Any last thoughts, gentlemen? Let's get this one closed up and put it on the books.
I'll get my closing thoughts. Thanks for having me, Hood. Like I've mostly been in the clouds, ghost watching, trying to multitask, but yeah, there was a lot going on in this conversation. Some interesting parts, but yeah, appreciate you for having the conversation.
Yeah.
Thank you. I try not to talk about things the way, a lot of niggas talk about shit because it's corny and I don't think that way anyway, so it's not natural for me. And I appreciate you guys indulging me and even actually having some similar opinions. It's good to not always be alone.
I just want to say the true height. I know it got a little heated earlier, but
it's all love, man.
It was nothing. Listen, bro, it's nothing like personal and everything. I thought you was saying something a little finicky, so I had to step in and defend myself. But it's nothing personal, brother. And I you know what I mean? Like I rock with you. I like what you say. You know what I mean? So it ain't nothing. It ain't nothing crazy, bro. It ain't nothing crazy.
No. It's all good, man. Like we men, so like sometimes we gonna have like you know what I'm saying? Like, we're going to talk past each other. We're going to have, like, little disagreements or whatever. And if I'm fucked up, man, tell me I'm fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, that's the only way I'm going to get better anyway.
I have the same.
Well, I got to say it because
I try not to be.
So I got to say it.
Even about correction.
Well, I just got to say it because I know everybody want us, at the end of the day, right? Everybody like, yeah, can't wait to see them two kill each other. You know what I mean? Nah, bro, ain't nothing like that. Like, nah, bro, nothing like that.
Now, on another panel,
we cleared it up. I understand, bro, and I rock with you.
Hey, now another panel I was on, I said something about how I wasn't paying $50 for a haircut. My man wanted to cut me, man.
Yo, the price is moving up, man. I remember you can get your hair cut for like a bag of weed and a story. And now, bro, haircuts are like $40 and shit. That shit crazy, bro.
Crazy as hell.
That's why you just be bald. Don't have to worry about it.
No, I'm headed that way, man. I'm gonna embrace that shit in the next 10 years. I know it. I see it coming already.
He said, "I see it."
I don't know, man. I spent too much money on hair care products, man. I gotta keep these waves up.
Yeah, I haven't
That's
spent
crazy.
on hair care products in like the last 15 years or so.
Nah, man, black hair care products for men, man. You buy it one time, man. You have it for like 1,000 years, man.
Okay, so real talk. I'm gonna ask this before I go.
Forever.
What product would you suggest? Like my line, perfect. You know what I'm saying? But you know how right when they go from the horizontal to down on your side, if you seeing I'm seeing a little bit of like pullback on that shit. I don't want that aircraft carrier look. You know what I'm saying?
It's called Bic.
I look, I don't know about that, man. Like you want to talk to one of them $50 barbers, man.
Hell no,
called
he
Bic.
said you better talk to a specialist.
Yeah,
I got like 2 cans of Murray. I got like a $3 thing, like Kimi oil, and I got Kimi oil make your hair grow, and it like softens it, so you can like style it or whatever. But it grows a whole lot faster. So if you get haircuts, you're gonna have to go like a lot more frequently if you put that in your hair.
I'm gonna give you
now I know why black homeownership is at all-time low.
That's not
why. Listen, that's part of it though, because niggas gotta look good, bro. Niggas gotta look good. We will sacrifice that.
Yeah, I gotta shine, man.
Hold on, though. True Hype said 2 cans of.
I gotta have a black diamond necklace with a black diamond ring and a.
And look, if you're gonna spend $50 on a haircut, you should at least give it to a Dominican, bro. These Dominican niggas give the best haircuts, and if it's gonna be $50, I'm gonna give it to one of these immigrant Dominican niggas.
Hold on, though. True Hype said 2 cans of Murray, right? You guys understand
how long a can of Murray at last and what the price of that is?
The
I don't think
can
you
will go
motherfuckers
bad.
understand.
The can will go bad before you use up all the product.
Before you use up all the product.
Start to get all out of shape on you.
Yo, Murray's what? You gonna pay $4 a can, and that shit gonna last you at least 15? Nah, bro. Murray's gonna keep going.
Matter of fact, when it gets real hard, man, you take a little bit out and put it heat it up, man, so you can actually use it again.
You read my mind.
Yo,
are you sure you're not a
Yo.
crackhead?
Yo.
It's some like addiction type shit, like
Yo,
trying to make it
True Hype.
stretch.
Yo, True, let me tell you how you make it work. You put the warm water on your hand. You let your hands moisturize a little bit with the warm water. You let it get a little wet, and then you work in the Murrays, and then you put it in your hair, and you good to go, baby. Get up out of there. Get up out of there.
He's at that level where assassination.
You use that shit for your beard, man.
Like his assassination is crossing into disgust right now. This bald white man is just like, I can't believe I'm listening to this. You niggas is fucking Murray.
But did he say? But hold on, did he just say black men were broke? And then when we told him that we using a can of grease, that a can of grease is going for a full generation. Now he like, oh God, I can't believe it. What do you want?
Murray just sounds like a Jew.
Oh, he thinking why?
No. So this guy Murray sold us to some bullshit, and we've been rubbing it on our head ever since because of fucking Murray.
So unfortunately, this is the issue. If you put this much time and effort and emphasis in looking good, that's going to affect every aspect of your life. So you can't just say that you're buying a $4 can of Murray and this behavior doesn't transcend into other things.
How long do you think it takes to put grease on your head?
Okay, so when I said this is why blacks homeownership is the lowest, someone said, well, we will sacrifice to look good.
That's what I said. Yes.
So is that true or not true?
I mean, some people. Not everybody.
Looking good, man.
So are you telling me that the statistic that African Americans spend 25% more annually on clothes compared to other demographics can't be correlated?
That's true because everybody.
Here's what I think.
We don't just buy more clothes.
You're talking to outliers here, and out of all the cultural things I might.
Hold on. True. I'm going to challenge your outlier argument by looking at poor people. Poor black people,
they ain't bumming, baby.
Spend more money to appear less poor than poor people of other groups. Poor people of other groups will ride out poverty, especially if they have a plan to escape poverty. So you'll see Latino families wearing the off-brand even if it's on brand, like say Nike's a brand, right? They will wear the down market Nike shit. They will wear the kind of sort of secondhand not really knockoff, but the Jordans that nobody really wearing that year. You'll see the Latinos, the Mexicans rocking that type of shit because they're not gonna spend most of their money to look good. They will work fashion in another kind of way. Black people, we have to. Not only do we have to buy designer shit, designer brands started putting their names on designer shit because that's what niggas buy, because niggas want to be seen with designer clothing.
No, hold on. Look, I got you on that, Hood, but I'm talking about everybody on this panel.
I got you 1 second. Go ahead,
I'm talking about everybody on this panel, outliers. I said was, hey, you're talking to outliers on this panel. Because this is one of the few things that I've probably taken from I guess the ignorant time of my life or whatever, that I still kind of, do some of that. And honestly, I fell off a lot of some of this shit.
No, I'll give you the outliers argument in the context that you just mentioned, but I think in the broader context, I think Savage had a point. Like, no,
Oh yeah, yeah.
that
I'm
is
not
a
refuting it.
well-earned black reputation. But you wanted to say something, Savage. Go ahead. And the
All right,
hand thing.
after
Oh my
Savage
God.
go, I want to go. I want to go
Yeah,
because I want to prove something.
so
Go ahead.
unfortunately though, whenever you make I'm an outlier argument, you're just saying I don't want to have this conversation.
No. Let's have
So
the conversation. Say it.
no, but when we're talking and your rebuttal is, well, we're outliers, that ends that conversation because clearly I wasn't talking to you. I was talking in general, since homeownership of blacks is a general thing. That doesn't mean that everyone on here owns a house, that disproves the argument. So it's deflection of the question or the statement. But
Homeownership in general across all races.
Don't lose the point,
But-
Savage. I got you. Continue.
But again, I can drive to Cleveland right now and I can see guys wearing designer belts riding the bus. When I go to my son's inner city school, there's a lot of first graders, second graders, and third graders that are wearing name brand clothes and the freshest Jordans I've ever seen in my life.
That's what you're supposed to do.
Jordans for babies.
That's bullshit. That's a waste of money. That's a waste of money.
Having kids, bro. When I first started having kids, I would be like downtown Brooklyn, and they would have these little gift packets set up. It would be like a whole packet of like Nike products or Jordan products, like some little Nikes. It'd be like some baby Jordans, and it'd be like a little Jordan tracksuit, and it'd be a little baby Jordan fitted hat, all for a newborn or some like infant sized baby. And I'm like, damn, this shit is $150. And I'm like, well, you know how many baby clothes I can buy for $150? It was retarded, but this is the type of shit they sell because that's the type of shit niggas buy. Savage,
So
you got
you ain't never bought your child.
I never did none of that goofy shit. I just bought my son his first pair of Air Max last year, and I probably won't buy him another pair maybe till next year. But I wanted him to look good because he getting old enough that bitches.
Right.
I get it. I don't want to fuck him up because I understand the social environment, but it's retarded. But just because it's retarded doesn't mean I'm going to help him have a hard time. That's not that's two different things. But Savage, you had another point. I want to open it up to everybody else. Go ahead, Savage.
Yeah. So. Me personally, I have 4 kids with one on the way, and I don't have I have one pair of tennis shoes. All the rest of my shoes are either I have one pair of dress shoes for weddings or whatnot, and the rest are work boots. Like I don't buy extra clothes for extra things. I just wear work clothes all the time. Like you see a lot of people that are poor with.
I see a lot of that in white guys, bro.
You got to get out of that, man.
A lot of people that are poor with their finances have a shirt for every occasion and shoes for every occasion and like rotate their shoes every week. Like whenever you obsess about material things, it's just not good in general. Being pretty all the time is not good like that, especially for a man. Like I don't see that to be beneficial.
I have that same sentiment, but honestly, I had to grow into that as I became a man who paid his own bills and counted his own. I can itemize my life to the minute now.
Yeah,
I begun to have an appreciation for that.
That comes with kids, man.
And then not only that, because like once upon a time, I didn't actually work for a living. So when you make that kind of money, none of that shit means anything to you. But then when you actually work for a living. Holy fuck, I can't believe how far out of touch I was with the real world. Like, this is what you got to do. No wonder people don't, spend money like that. It's a different kind of vibe. But I think when you're just being absolutely rational and practical about it, the common black way of like spending money on bullshit, you got to buy Jordans and Nikes and all that shit fuck you up in the long run if you let yourself get sucked into it.
Hey, you know what?
I love polo, bro. I'm just buying polo shit.
Go ahead, Black Thought.
So here's the thing, right? Savage is correct, right? Like at this point now, I buy $250 work boots, right? And that's not a flex. That's actually because like I need good work boots to be able to work these sites nonstop, waterproof, like.
Yeah.
like real boots up. Like I'm not even talking about boots that are down. I'm talking about boots damn near to touching my calf.
That's Wolverine.
Right? Nah, Wolverine. I don't wear Wolverine boots. But like
that's the cheap shit.
Yeah, pretty much. But like
type of shit.
But here's the thing, right? You want to know what I learned from dating a Jewish chick and being around Asians?
What is that?
They wear and buy all the same name brands. They just know where and how to get it on sale.
Yeah.
I don't buy anything that's not on sale. I wanted a peacoat one time, right? Oh, hold on. I'm gonna tell you guys how extreme it is. I wanted a peacoat one time, right? I waited 2.5 years to get this polo peacoat this Ralph Lauren peacoat on sale.
Damn.
Right? I waited to get the Ralph Lauren peacoat on sale.
Mm-hmm.
That's the like
get my Jordans on sale.
You have to wait, right, for a while, because here's the thing about black folk, right? Black folk want everything as soon as it come out, but they can't tell me the Marc Jacobs that came out in 2024 from the Marc Jacobs that came out in 2021. They can't tell me the difference. All they know is they bought it that year.
You know what, gentlemen? I'm glad we kind of ended this, because the N-word conversation is real petty. And hours and hours ago, somebody typed in the chat, like, we're on the brink of World War III, which technically we've been on the brink of World War III for all of our lives. But somebody typed that in the chat, and meanwhile, niggas is up here debating the N-word, which it is a frivolous, petty conversation. And I'm glad we did segue our way into something a little bit more meaningful, talking about proper way to like spend your money and why fashion is gay and all that shit. I'm glad we ended on this note. So shout out to everybody who joined the panel. Shout out to Savage, man, True Hype, David. Snowman is on the screen right now. Trey joined the panel earlier. Gary and Black Thoughts, bro. Dirty Folks, man. If I forgot your name, forgive me, but we had a big panel tonight, though. C. Moses, there was a bunch of people. Rebels, though. A lot of people came through to the show tonight, and I appreciate all the voices. But Snowman's link was in the chat repeatedly. We're gonna kick this conversation over to Snowman. He's gonna restart this whole N-word debate thing. He has different footage from a different Sharon Bracey live stream. Respect his apostrophes, even if he doesn't put them in there, right? If his name is Sharon, there's got to be apostrophe in there somewhere. All right? I'm using logic. The white man taught me logic. I'm using logic. And we're going to wrap this show up tonight, though, so we got to get up out of here, man. I see Savage taking that. Go ahead, Savage. You got it, bro.
White man's logic would be Occam's razor. So the least amount of assumptions is probably the right answer. There's no apostrophe in his YouTube because he's just
Sharon.
He's just a Sharon.
And Savage is right. I buy a lot of tools myself. Savage is right. I buy a lot of tools myself, but like I'm also in the trade, so I do gotta buy tools.
Right. No, listen, and I get it. And he brought some practicality to this whole thing when we started talking about spending habits at the end. And being a fully adult man, I can totally understand that. Like trades versus Jordans, it's an obvious decision at that point. Like you invest in your trades.
Well, you would think so, but Hood, here's the thing. You would think so, right? But that's not the case. I mean, like, because no. Here's why I'm gonna say it, right? Dudes that wear Jordans would never think I'm gonna dirty this $200 pair of Jordans, because that's the price now. When we were young, Hood, they were $125, $150. Now they're $200, $250. Yeah.
Depending on
it's wild now.
It's
right?
some wild stuff.
But well, if you catch them on time now, like if you catch them during the drop, you pay $200 now. If you get them after the drop, you're screwed.
That's the standard retail is $200, but then the collectible market drops. It rakes it up to like $5 and better, depending.
But what I'm saying, hold on, Hood. What I'm saying is, when you and I were buying Jordans, and we really cared about Jordans, they were like 150, 140.
Right.
Like that's the reality of it. You know what I mean? So, but here's what I'm saying: if hood niggas really thought about Jordans, right? If I have to dirty a pair of Jordans that cost me 150, because I would never pay more than that. But if I had to dirty a pair of Jordans that cost me 150, but I'm gonna make $700 that week, do I give a fuck about do I give a fuck about a $200 pair of Jordans?
Well,
that
no, but
I'm gonna make $700 that week.
Once you start to live with that rationalization, even buying Jordans with the profit you make seems retarded. That's the point I've come to. Like if I listen, when you're making dope money, you spend it on dumb shit. But when you're working like a regular life and you got to see the actual cost of the real cost of things cost blood, sweat, and time and tears, then it makes less sense to spend money like that. That's kind of what
Men don't cry.
Hey, you know what the one thing to open my eyes? I had like a little clothing business back in like 05, and I was selling like men's clothes. And man, I was trying to like give people like, you know what I'm saying, a reasonable enough deal, like, you know, do the profit margin thing and all that stuff. But I was dealing with niggas. And I was like, man, this is too hard, man. Then I like just stumbled into the whole women's clothes. And you talking about like, dude, 1,000%, you know what I'm saying, markup. At most
well, the clothing market is for women. Men in clothing. Men only buy clothes to fuck women, so it's a different kind of thing.
But you know what's funny? The women were buying clothes for me and propositioning me for cheap shit.
Well, yeah, women have different math. We're not gonna get into that now because it's late. You're gonna totally take us in another direction. But girl math, whole math. Shout out to whole math, bro. We gotta wrap this one up. Snowman stream is live. I want to shout out to everybody once again. We are wrapping this up. We're gonna move on. I hope I gave everybody a last chance to get their thoughts off because we've been at this for a while. And we actually had, I think, in my personal opinion, we had a great discussion tonight. It wasn't just your typical, oh my God, I can't believe a white girl said those mean words. I hate to do that and I hate to be like that. And I'm glad you guys could have this conversation up here. So we're gonna let this one stay on the books in perpetuity. And I hope people can learn from this because somebody said in the chat we were solving racism, and I feel that shit. I feel like we kind of solve racism a little bit. But that being said, go to Snowman's, man. Shout out to Black Thoughts. You know, the white guy who calls himself Black Thoughts. Shout out to my man True Hype, longtime guest, always welcome to the show. Guys, listen, Snowman is live. Good night, Black Thoughts. Snowman is live right now. He is reviewing some of the content that Sharon, because his apostrophe ain't real, Bracy, Sharon won't let you see this because he be editing shit. So, you know, the white man told me that Occam's razor says Sharon's apostrophe ain't real. Shout out to the white man's logic. Let's go over to Snowman's, y'all. If y'all still up, let's keep this party alive. Click this link in the chat. We're going over to Snowman's to keep reviewing the N-word controversy. It seems like every so often there's another N-word controversy. You niggas just always love your N-word controversies. You never get over this shit. Niggas never get over the N-word shit.
I'm telling you, man. This the reason why I be hating niggas, man. I'm telling you, man. It just be us. I be hating niggas, man.
It's done. It's done. It's done. It's done. It's done.